Here for a second. It's storming over here in fucking Georgia, man. I think we're back up. Oh, 1 second. Filipino internet. Listen, don't you guys start with that, man. Crazy. Yeah, summer storms. I mean, dog, my internet has just been shitting the bed recently, man. It's crazy, dog, ever since I moved into this new spot. But yeah. What's up? What's up? Right? Want to give everybody a little bit of time to come back in here. My bad. Let me fucking edit that the title that one of this shit, I should say. How the hell do I even do that shit? Um you said blame the Aints. Wow. Okay. Let's try this again and we'll do part 2. I mean, dog. I mean, it's crazy, dog. It's crazy the shit that's been going on with my internet. Glad Marlon let you off easily this time. Wow. So now we're being bad faith and we're blaming it on Marlon. Crazy, man. Insane. I mean, dog. All I can say is, yeah. Listen. The power didn't go out.
You out of Vaseline now.
The power did not go out. It was the internet. New York went dark as well, right? Yeah. I mean, it's looking like our shit is back up, right? Looking like we're back up in here, man. For real, for real. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. No Mrs. Stream. No, that is not happening. Incredibly bad faith. I mean, dog. Right? I mean, dog, it sucks, right? It really does suck, man. And shout out to Ice Cold Cabbage. W's in the chat for Ice Cold Cabbage, right? He's been a member for 8 months. He says, SIGs with the coverage, ICT internet. Listen here, right? I mean, dog, I paid for the most expensive internet that they offered, right? When I came over here, man. Pause. I don't know what's going on, man, but this shit disconnecting. This shit is getting old quickly. I will say that much, man. But W's in the chat for Ice Cold Cabbage, man. I mean, it's crazy, dog. I want to give everybody a chance to get back in this biatch, but I mean, holy, dog. Holy, right? Shout out to Philip Star Commander. W's in the chat, right? He's been a member for 6 months. He says, hey, Sigs, sorry for missing the streams. Family/work. Oh, brother, you're good, man. You're good. You're good, man. I'm glad that you're here right now, man. W's in the chat for Philip, man. Good to see you, brother, and I hope everything's good, man. And also, shout out to Hijinks. He says, thought PlayStation sent out the hit, right? They said,
sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
Right, could have been it, right? That could have been it, man. And shout out to Hijinks, man. Shout out to Hijinks, man. Y'all are saying Lono hammer Sigs, right?
I hammer them.
I wonder what Lono's saying, right? Why are you still using dial-up? Listen, I am not using dial-up.
Nope. Not happening.
I'm telling you, I get the top internet that they offer, man. It's crazy that the shit goes out so much, Hopefully it doesn't go out again, but I mean, golly, man. Holy. It's just wicked, man. Wicked, right? Your boy Sigs, they don't want to see me win. They don't want to see your boy Sigs win. That's what it is. Using Xfinity. To be honest with you, I don't think I'm using Xfinity, right? I don't think so, right? Shout out to Pillow Star Commander. He says, I'm currently playing Pow World. I'm excited for 1.0. I heard that shit's going to be hitting, man. I heard that they got some nice designs for the characters and whatnot. Shout out to Pillow Star Commanders. And also, shout out to Cloak Onyx. W's in the chat for Cloak Onyx. He's been a member for 8 months. He says, late night with the freaky Filipino again. Are you talking to me, right? Shout out to Cloak Onyx, man. And shout out to Strub, dog. He says, to be fair, and this is what I mean. So now, listen. Before the internet disconnected, we were not cooking Sigs like this. We were not doing that. We were actually discussing what's going on in the gaming industry. Now you guys are just going after your boy Sigs. All I can say is just
platitude after platitude after platitude.
Just being extremely bad faith, man. All right, shout out to Strub Dog. Oh man, I'm seeing the buffer. I'm seeing some people are posting the buffer and all shit. Mellow Rebel. Hopefully it's not bad. All right, shout out to Strub Dog. I mean, holy dog, holy. Just bad luck, man. And shout out to Mr. Little. He says, was the Philippines hit by another typhoon? Listen, I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't live over in the Philippines. Right? Soy Day, Georgia. I am here in Georgia. I don't know what's going on. I tell you guys all the time, man. Listen, I am not like a liaison for Filipino affairs or affairs in the Philippines, however you'd phrase it. That's not me. I'm not that guy. I've never been that guy. I don't know why you guys are trying to make me. I don't know why you guys are trying to make me, try to turn me into that guy. I don't even know how this started. It's just extremely bad faith. Extremely bad faith. I mean, crazy. Extremely crazy. But nonetheless, right, to sum up this tweet, I mean, if this shit is true, I do pretty much, I'm going to be honest with you, right? You know, and I promise I'm not being bad faith. I do think there's probably some truth to it. That they're fiddling the numbers and everything, man. It's wicked. Extremely wicked. I mean, even if the numbers didn't really support physical, I still think they should offer it as an option, especially when you then sold all these disk drives and whatnot. Just saying, you know, provide the consumer an option, but it just seems like those days are a thing of the past. Let me look and see if Lono tweeted anything, right? Oh, look at this. Hold on. Wait a minute. It seems like he's got orders from the top pony. I just pulled up his tweets. Colin Moriarty says, the very same people who vociferously. I was about to say ferociously, but I don't know if that's that word, right? And shout out to Brutalness. Wow, he says, bad internet in the Philippines. It was me.
Nope. Not happening.
I told you, listen, there's thunderstorms, weather going on and everything. All I can say is,
you should know this.
It has nothing to do with any of the other stuff that you're talking about. All that is just bad faith, extremely bad faith. He says, and cheer-led Microsoft's mindless M&A spree religiously supported Game Pass while it was clearly failing. Wow. It's so crazy that these guys cope so much about Game Pass. Brother, people just enjoy being able to get games for the cheap. Who gives a fuck what's going on with Microsoft behind the scenes, brother? All they care about is the price and if they can play the games day and date, you know? And now are going to explain to you how and why it all went wrong. And remember, these guys wanted more. Zero accountability. Embarrassing.
We're moving the goalpost, Whiskey. That's what we do.
I mean, am I tweaking or didn't 3,200 people just lose their fucking job? Right? Like what? people are literally getting packed and leaving their fucking desk, right? They're packing their things and leaving their desk. What more accountability really is there, right? Or is he talking about with
we need war?
Or is he talking about with the Xbox fans, right? I mean, this is just wicked. And then look at Rambling Entertain. It's still getting supported. Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear them say anything about Game Pass. Xbox not to cut Game Pass funding, and some of the teams have more than 14 layers of management. That will not be more than 5. Oh, yeah, we already went over that. And shout out to Hijinks. He says, I don't think Game Pass was the issue. It was the bloat. I agree, brother. I agree 1,000%, man. It's crazy. They really don't like Game Pass. That's what it is. And it's crazy because in a roundabout way, they'll say, oh, you know, that's why the games don't sell, because they're on Game Pass, right? But then you see the PlayStation exclusives and they're not selling as well. I mean, in today's day and age, I say it all the time, when the average consumer only buys 1 to 2 fucking video games. I mean, dog, releasing a game in this day and age... wrong one. Oh, my bad. Wrong one.
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
You're out of Vaseline. There's just so many games that come out. I mean, it's tough, and people only have so many little times. Plus, live service games have entered the equation and everything, hence why PlayStation's over here trying to get a live service game out. I mean, games just aren't selling. It is what it is. I mean, the good games sell, but, you know. What more can you really say, man? And shout out to Francisco Robes. He says, wow. He says, planning a trip to the Philippines can you provide me with good hotels?
Nope. Not happening.
No, not happening. I wouldn't know, brother. I wouldn't know anything about that, right? I don't know why you guys keep on trying to pin that on me, but shout out to Francisco Robes. And he says, hi, and shout out to Hijinks. He says 35 users, that's up to 70 million a month of
money.
Now, to be fair, I did see this, right? I did see this. 1 second. Let me look and see if I can find it. Because I do think that they spoke to it. Apparently, right, this is the number that it's at now. Apparently, it is at 30 million subscribers. So, it looks like that shit dropped when they raised the price.
Money.
Surprise, surprise. You know what I mean? It looks like it dropped, but nonetheless, I mean, 30 million, that's still money, right? I don't think they're just going to throw the baby out with the bathwater and just scrap Game Pass. I think that would piss off a lot of people, So who knows? I could definitely see them changing things with Game Pass. But ironically, I don't think she spoke about the Game Pass. I think she said that they overspent in regards to like how they put games into Game Pass or some shit like that. Yada yada. She said a lot, but I don't recall them ever saying anything about getting rid of Game Pass. They will always have to blame Game Pass for something, but the truth is, they're jealous that Sony didn't invent it. Oh well, that could be it, right? That could be it. I mean, one thing they will never be able to say is that it doesn't provide value to the consumer. That's one thing, right? And I think if you ask me, that's what matters the most. I've seen so many people get into arguments on whether it's sustainable or not. Business armchair LARPing. I mean, I'm like, fuck it. If it's cheap and it's got games, use the shit, right? Or you can buy the game or sell the high seas. You know what I mean? Still $600 million a month. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I doubt that they're just gonna walk away from that money for sure. Oh, I also did see this, right? Shout out to Rambling Entertainment. He sent this to me. Apparently, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle was a commercial success for Machine Games. I actually enjoyed this shit, to be fair with you. And I wasn't really expecting to enjoy it that much. I don't know if you guys remember when this game came out. But at the time, there was like that picture of the guy in the rainbow shirt, and everybody was saying, oh, this was the devs who worked on it and everything. I thought it was going to be one of those games. I was actually surprised how good it was. You know what I mean? I like the scene with the airplanes and shit when you jump onto the other plane. They had some fun moments in this shit. You know what I mean? But Game Pass. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Yo, shout out to Machine XP. This was in Game Pass, right? But it was a commercial success. That's what I'm saying. If it's a good game, people will buy it, right? And now look who we have. We have Paris in here.
Keep my name out of your frickin' mouth.
Siggs must be back in Manila on his regular time. Listen, brother, listen. That is not the case.
Come on, you should know this.
And you should know this. And I really don't appreciate you coming in here in bad faith, sideswiping, right? All I can say is...
Keep my name out of your frickin' mouth.
Right? Keep my name out of your frickin' mouth. 1,000%, man. But shout out to Paris. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy what you really think about it. Let me look and see. Oh, I also seen this shit with IGN as well. Right? Shout out to IGN for this tweet right here. They say, Xbox is not healthy, but losing all of his talent isn't the cure. Then what are they supposed to do? You know what I mean? It's crazy to me. What are they supposed to do? They're not healthy. So you admit that they're not healthy. There's too bloated, 14 layers of management, yada, yada, yada. But losing talent isn't the cure. So what are they supposed to do, right? And what talent? What talent? I mean, I've already told you guys how I felt about South of Midnight. Ironically, I enjoyed Hellblade 2, right? I was one of the small minorities. But I mean, that is a good point, man. The games just didn't sell. They didn't reach a mass market and everything, right? It is what it is. And damn, look at Rambling Entertainment cooking with grease. He says talent would have produced games people wanted to play instead of sitting on the office with a thumb in their ass for the last 8 years. Damn. You said check. Wow. I'm looking at my Discord, and this is what you guys are putting in the fucking Discord, right? I mean, wow. This does not look like me. This does not look like me at all. What is this? Right? What is this? I mean, holy shit. Extremely bad faith. I mean, this is out of pocket. And this is the shit that's going on in my own Discord. I mean, golly. Very, very wrong of you. Very wrong of you, Rambling. You're not right. I said Rambling. Very wrong of you, John Bond the Zombie, right? You are not... This was taking it a little bit too far. Extremely bad faith, especially on a day like this, because we're supposed to be discussing all the important gaming news, and you guys are just in here denying my black heritage. Right? Like, who does that? Like, it's just weird energy. I mean, I just crazy, extremely bad faith. Siggs owed money at his local internet cafe in the Philippines. Okay, I see that's headcanon now, right? I see that's what we're just running with now. I mean, crazy, extremely crazy, man. Okay, let me look and see. I think that's just about all of the tweets. Let me look and see all of my tweets. Oh, I did see Jay Bari walk this out, right? I got to find a way to read one of Jay Bari's tweets. He says, PlayStation and Xbox inactive account policies for anyone that doesn't have the full information. So I guess this is what I mean when I said there were people out here trying to run defense and say, "Oh, but Xbox does it too," right? But the crazy thing is, right? But permanently, if you look at this, Microsoft deletes your account if you do not sign in for 2 years, which don't get me wrong, I do think that's an L, but permanently retains it if you've made purchases. Right? Meanwhile, you look at the PlayStation shit. Sony sends an email notification providing a 6-month window to sign in or request the account to stay open. If no action is taken, the account and all of its digital purchases are permanently deleted. Yeah, terrible pony defense. It's like, brother, just hang it up. Just hang it up. It's like, just hang it up, man. Like, this is a dog shit policy. Just call it out for what it is, man. I mean, like, what are we doing, right? He just conveniently posted the one for Xbox, right? When I guess he didn't even read the difference between the two. I mean, he kind of felt it himself. I mean, this is just wicked, right? But, you know.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
You know, for anyone that doesn't have the full information, right? These are the exceptions which you haven't shared. So for Sony, it's worse because I was on the streets homeless for 4 years. Damn. I was on the streets homeless for 4 years and had no access and had to get my password reset. And when I got stapled, it called them up and they fixed it. So if this was active when I was homeless for 4 years, I would have lost it all. Damn. I mean, god damn. I mean, shit. Holy. That took a turn. Let me get out of there. I mean, damn. Wow. And shout out to Hijinks, man. He says, pay has no limits. I mean, brother, that's what it is looking like, brother. That is what it's looking like, man. Let me look and see. Oh, I also seen this shit right here. From Wolverine, right? Shout out to, or his name is HL No More. I don't even know what the fuck this is. He says, how many of the digital boycotters will crawl back to Sony once they see God of War Greek Remade or Spider-Man 3, all digital and exclusive?
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Accounting for how many GTA 6 already had called their bluff on 99% of these boycotts. It's like, are people even really boycotting that shit? I mean, I seen that there's like a petition and everything, right? But I haven't heard people boycott it. Now, to be fair, Hat Guy says he's no longer going to be playing on a PlayStation until they fix it or whatever. But don't worry, we'll definitely get into the Hat Guy segment and everything. Catch you guys up with Hat Guy. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I mean, the defense for this shit is just so funny. So I guess essentially what he's trying to say is all the people that are making a whole bunch of hoopla about this, you're going to cave and you're going to buy God of War Greek Remake or Spider-Man 3. And shout out to Razor Ultron. He says, please give to the new stream. Sigs ain't double dipping. Wow. Listen, it's the internet. It was not your boy Sigs. Right? Shout out to Razor Ultron. It was not your boy Sigs. It was the internet. It was out of my control. And listen, don't you start talking about the Falcons 187. That there is no need for us to even go in there. We did that last stream. That was last stream ago. You missed your chance to talk about my Falcons. And even then, I would have told you that, your 49ers ain't shit. That's what I would have said to that. So I don't want to hear nothing from you, right? But shout out to Razor Ultron. I mean, holy, right? Your boy Six is definitely under fire. I mean, damn, I'm looking at the, wow. I mean, dog, look at what they're putting in the Discord. What are we doing? I mean, holy shit. Not the Red Bull can and everything. I mean, damn, I'm not gonna lie. I do like this figurine in the back, right? I mean, this, I can't even be mad at this one. I can't, yeah, it's over. It is over. Your boy Six is fucking cooked. I do like the figurines though. Very nice figurines. We got Paris saying I'm going to hell for making fun of Jay Barry. Listen, I'm just providing an accent for more realism and everything, right? I'm trying to get into character and everything. Yeah. AI is just scary. Yeah, this is actually wicked. I'm getting filleted, man. And shout out to Hijinks. He says, my internet's market conditions. Yes, exactly. Right. All I can say is, I'm gonna call them up tomorrow.
I hammer them.
And I'm gonna hammer them, right? They're fucking up my streams, right? I'm trying to get jiggy. Pause. And there's a lot of things that need to get discussed in the gaming industry, dude. A lot of things that need to be documented and whatnot. I mean, just wicked work, extremely wicked work from the internet providers and whatnot. But nonetheless, I do want to show you guys what Dreamcast Guy had to say, right? I didn't even get a chance to look into this shit, but it's Dreamcast Guy, so why not? Let's see what old Dreamcast Guy has to say about all this stuff, right? And shout out to Machine XP. He says Siggs is a method actor. Well, you know, in another lifetime, dude, right? In another lifetime. Shout out to Machine XP, man, for real. Let's hear what Dreamcast. Yeah, I forgot that we even got the Dreamcast emotes. But I already know Dreamcast Guy will hold the company accountable, right? Let's look and see. Man, we haven't watched a fucking Dreamcast video in a little minute. And shout out to Razor Ultron. He says, Siggs, is this the Green Room stream? Never been here. Listen, you've been here before, brother. This is just another stream, all right? We just had to make it part 2 because the internet went out.
Come on, you should know this.
And I'm trying to leave that in the past, right? Shout out to Razor Ultron, man. Holy. Okay. Let's hear what Dreamcast Guy has to say.
Hey there, gamers. Dreamcast Guy here. Today we're...
And shout out to Strub Dog. He says, you must have the Falcons Super Bowl champ shirt that the NFL sent to the Falcons Super Bowl champ shirt that the NFL sent to the Philippines and Africa. Oh, sorry. You guys lost to that guy, Tom Brady. Listen, yes, we did. Yes, we did. And listen, if you want to crown him, then crown him. But we had him. And we let them off the hook. They are who we thought they are. You want to fucking crown Tom Brady? You want to fucking crown him? Right? We let him off the hook. And I blame Kyle Shanahan, and I'll leave it at that. But we're not even going to go down that road, right? Very good job. Very good job. You actually got to your boy Sig's heartstrings right there. Great job, Strub Dog, but we're not going to talk about it anymore. We're not going to talk about it anymore. We're out of there with that. Let's hear what Dreamcast Guy has got to say.
Hey there, gamers. Dreamcast Guy here. Today we're talking to Xbox because Microsoft has just announced the literal biggest layoff round in history. They're firing 3,200 developers at Xbox, including multiple studios.
All I can say is,
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
Yeah, it's looking like they're out of Vaseline now.
The Xbox family. Now, they're trying to claim that everything that's going independent, every studio that is basically being gutted, the games technically aren't canceled. Now, this is obviously Xbox lies. Let's go.
Oh, Xbox lies.
Stop the fear mongering.
I mean, are you serious, brother? I mean, literally, they said that they spun the studios off or some of them got purchased. That's a lie?
To the entirety of this, because I have to say that all the leaks about this were bad. This almost feels worse than the leaks were. This sounds...
Oh, brother, no.
Nope. Not happening.
The leaks were way worse than this, brother. At one point, I remember a couple weeks ago, they were saying that Microsoft was going to sell off Xbox. They were saying it was going to be a bloodbath, and none of the studios got closed.
It's like every game, from Blade to Compulsion Games to Ninja Theory trying to work on Hellblade, everything is dead, even if they don't have the balls.
Yeah, everything is dead. All I can say is...
All aboard the Xbox hate train.
I mean, dog, it's crazy. It's crazy that they're saying this because literally... I mean, it says in the memo, despite today's layoff and major restructuring, Xbox says its announced games are still safe. In a memo to employees, Xbox CEO Ashish Sharma said none of our first-party public announced games or projects are being canceled as part of these reductions. I mean, it sounds like he's being a little bit hyperbolic right here, right? But shout out to Mr. Literal. Layoffs were so bad, people are still mad at Sony. I mean, brother, that tells you a lot, right? Usually Xbox steps on the rake, and that's all she wrote. But they're still on Sony's ass. Shout out to Mr. Literal.
To say it. Let's get into it. Hi, hope you're having a great day. If
not happening.
Short and sweet of it. Let's talk about the top, right? Xbox announces it's planning to cut 3,200 jobs as part of a major restructuring project. It's also
the Great Reset, dude.
Split from 4 studios, which is Double Fine, Compulsion Games, Ninja Theory, and Undead Labs. It's also trying to find a way to sell Arcane Leon. So this is basically literally every single studio that's currently working on a game for Xbox. If you're not working on Halo, Fallout, or Fable, it sounds like you basically just got the boot. And this is...
I mean, well, to be fair, right? And I don't like to use this guy as a source. Snap Blast Play, right? But he said it the best. I mean, this is just the best way to set it up. I mean, let's be real. The 4 studios leaving Xbox had 8 years and unlimited resources to make games, and this is what they came up with. Undead Labs, no games at all. Compulsion, South of Midnight. And I've already let you guys know how I feel about this shit. I thought this shit was ass. Ninja Theory, Bleeding Edge, Hellblade 2, Double Fine, Keeper, and Kiln. Like, what are we talking about here, brother? He's talking about every game Xbox was working on. Brother, it seems like they were sitting around not doing shit.
Absolutely wild because, I mean, State of Decay 3, they just published 72 minutes of gameplay. There's lots of alpha footage. Apparently, the game is very playable, apparently very fun to people that like zombie survival games at 2026, but they're canceling literally done games in order
He left off Psychonauts. Yeah, true. But I mean, when was that? Like in 2021?
to try and like
Oh, yeah, Psychonauts was good for sure.
make their money back. And I think part of what makes me so mad about this is that constantly
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
I mean, just look at the look on this guy's face. Because you're a PlayStation guy, that's why you're so mad about this.
Asha Sharma keeps coming out here and trying to talk about the importance of Xbox and art, about funding those ambitious projects, saying things like, oh, the next Hideo Kojima is yet to be discovered.
I mean, did she say that though?
Well, maybe if you stop firing everybody, maybe if you let a studio live long enough that can percolate and form some new talent.
I mean, but they didn't cancel any studios. You're trying to make it seem like the studios got canceled, but they didn't cancel them.
And train some fresh blood. Maybe the next Kojima will magically materialize Xbox. But no, we've got to keep doing those constant laughs. Compulsion
Look at
Studios
this.
and Double Fine will become independent. Ninja Theory and Undead Labs are being sold to new management.
Okay, so they're not getting canceled. So why are you talking? And look, State of Decay, you were just talking about State of Decay. State of Decay 3 and Senua will continue to be funded by new owners. I mean, I still do think it's mismanagement by Xbox, but I mean, at least the studios didn't get shut down.
Decay 3 and Senua will continue to be funded by the new owners. That means legitimately they came out there and did the Xbox Game Showcase, which I hated. Remember that. I said at the time the Xbox Game Showcase just seemed like bells and whistles, didn't seem legit. And I got a lot of hatred because people said, oh, you're mad that Xbox is revealing so many great games like Senua. Well, it turns out the game was fake. It's never
The game was fake.
coming out. And now
Well, shit, tell that to their new owners, right? Tell the new owners that they just bought a fake game, dude.
we have to hope these new people just fund it. You know what? Part of what makes me so
I mean, it's not even hoping, brother. It seems like it's going to be funded by the new owners.
annoyed about this is that we know how this is going to happen, right? Either these independent studios are hopefully going to try and funding. Maybe they'll fail. And if they fail, then, well, there goes classic maker of some of the
I mean, but brother, that's business. Either they succeed or fail. I hate to simplify it, but that's usually how it goes. Is sink or swim.
best adventure games Double Fine. Or,
It's better than Xbox just cutting them off.
oh, maybe it does get bought like Senua does, and then they just end up not coming out anyways because making games is expensive. I just feel like, in general, this seems like, honestly, Xbox just crapped the bed so bad. Just buy.
I do think that's fair. They were reckless with their spending, but it seems like now they're trying to cut the fat.
Let's grab this for $70 billion. Let's buy that for $25 billion.
Oh, he's just straight up lying now. He's not even trying to hide it anymore. Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Oh no, we're completely out of money. Let's shut down all the studios actually making the games that we bought them for, right? They said,
I mean, literally, the studios that they got rid of, they didn't make Nathan. Let's just call it for what it is.
hey, you're Double
They made a handful of games in like 8 years.
Fine, make some quirkiness. Oh, you did? Oh, I'm sorry, you're all fired. Oh, let's have somebody make The Evil Within 2. Here's this great, cool, ambitious project by Tango Gameworks. Oh, sorry, it's not the biggest
Now he's bringing up Tango Gameworks. That wasn't L, though, with Hi-Fi Rush.
of all time. You're all fired. I'm so annoyed about the acquisition wars we had.
Oh, and here goes the AVK code.
Right? Everybody trying to buy up everybody. Rah, buy this, buy that. And all of it just led to less games, less art. And even if you want to try and claim this is to bolster Xbox, even on the baseline, it led to less Xbox games. It led to less Xbox sales. Microsoft is laying off
So this is just all ABK, dude.
4,800
Neither Tango is dead. Oh, you know, that is right. I thought that somebody did buy Tango.
employees today. 1,600 Xbox employees impacted. Now, I'm seeing this
Yo, none of them got fired, though. I'm lost here. I mean, employees got laid off, but the studios, from what I heard, they didn't shut them down.
number sort of vary between this and practically all the way up to double, all the way up to 3,000.
And it's crazy he's saying that. Like, literally, look at the tweet that he's looking at right here. It literally says, Double Fine and Compulsion Games are going independent. Microsoft selling Ninja Ninja Theory and Undead Labs. I mean, this is just Ekbok bad. And shout out to Rock Wolf. He says these studios were bought in 2018, long before ABK. Wow. That's a good point, Rock Wolf. Rock Wolf is cooking. That is a great point.
200. And it seems like part of this comes down to the fact that they're trying to sort of determine whether they classify. I mean, these studios are being closed, in my opinion, or they're being spun off. That is
Okay, so you just want to say that they're closed, even though they're not being closed.
still losses. They're still trying to act like, oh, those employees are still existing. They're impacted. They're touching the layoffs, right? Double Fine and Compulsion going independent. What are the replies like? I truly despise this generic corpo speak they put out every time they do something like this. Wow, Xbox
I mean, to be fair, right? At least she was open. At least she was transparent with all the shit that she said. You know, just that's just my opinion. That's my take on it.
got fired. Well, the internet
The Asha Sharma memo, to be fair, it was very long. I wasn't going to read all that shit, but at least she laid it all out there for what it was.
that they were winning. Look at that. Pretty much every single leak was spot on. What an absolute failure of leadership. I would say that Xbox executives should be in shame, but I'm not sure they're capable of the emotion. And that's very right. Look at that.
To be fair, 14 layers of management, that is a huge L.
We hear you. Wow, look at that. This is interesting. Game Pass, PR deter.
I mean, is this the coverage that he's doing? He's just literally looking at fucking tweets. He's looking at an AI image of Asha. This is the coverage. This is the insight that he has to provide us. And shout out to Mr. Little. DCG should really rebrand to Dreamcast Lies. I mean, listen, he's trying hard to serve that Xbox bad. You know, I commend him, right? I commend him, man. Shout out to Mr. Literal.
Jobs, games journalists, affordable consoles, Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond Senior. I mean, this graveyard's kind of a hodgepodge, but it is wild to think about how much Asha Sharma is trying to act like, oh, I'm the fresh blood of the gaming industry. It doesn't matter.
I mean, well, she is new in the gaming industry.
That I've never been a gamer and never even played like Banjo-Kazooie. You know, it's time for me to step in and lead Xbox to the golden era. Oh, wait, I'm just an AI slop executive. I don't really know what I'm doing whatsoever. All these...
Just an AI slop executive. Meanwhile, PlayStation, didn't PlayStation say literally 2 or 3 weeks ago that they're going to be leaning heavily into AI? And that they think it's the future and whatnot. And shout out to Hijinks. He says, but wait, Sig starts the stream reading tweets. It's different, dude. It's different when I read the tweets, dude. Come on, you should know this, right? Shout out to Hijinks. And shout out to Gamer Live Studio. He says, yeah, just like Bluepoint. Oh, they are no more. Oh, well, you know, a false equivalency. Right? False equivalency. This is Sony's most successful gen. Shout out to Gamer Live Studio.
Quotes about, wow, it's so cool to bring in like that young upstart mentality. You got to be fast. You got to break things. Xbox price increase has hastily thrown together after Apple announced its price increase.
Yeah, now that was another L, raising the price of the consoles.
Oh my God. Decisions that normally take weeks are now decided in days or hours. You know what this means? Literally, the price increases, the cancellations are just Asha Sharma waking up and going, what if we charged $1,000 for our console? Isn't that a great idea? What if we just shut down double?
Stop the fear mongering.
I mean, so now he's saying $1,000 for the console. I mean, I could see that happening in today's day and time, honestly. But I mean, what are we doing, Dreamcast guy? This is just reaching.
Fine, and made 18 more Halo games that never actually get released, right?
Okay, now to be fair, yeah, the Halo games have been ass.
Look at this. Xbox acquired so many games, dude.
And now we're looking at MBG.
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
Now we're looking at MBG tweets.
Just for them to end up getting closed. Why? And this is it right here. I've been saying this for literally years. Game Pass. Microsoft decided to ignore all.
What no one will say is many of these layoffs included Microsoft employees who are part of upper management, hence the 14 layers of management going down to 5. Yeah, I mean, it seems like they were sitting around not doing shit either. Good point, HaloZilla, right? And shout out to Tribal Chief, right? He says, never let facts get in the way of a good story. Hey, listen.
Come on, you should know this.
Hey, someone's got to tell it, right? Dreamcast guy, he's got to tell it, man. Shout out to Tribal Chief.
All the warnings about how unsustainable Game Pass is, just as a business model, even for
So Game Pass bad. This is all because of Game Pass.
Industry professionals. How devastating it would be to condition their players to not pay for games.
And I mean, wow, so much cope from Hat Guy. Here we go. And this is the funny thing that I'll say about the Game Pass conversation. They'll say that, but then you'll go over to the PlayStation exclusives, and they're not selling well as well. Meanwhile, you have games like Expedition 33, shit, what's it called? Hollow Knight Silksong, another game that launched in Game Pass. Forza that launched in Game Pass. They said that, what's it called? The Indiana Jones game was a commercial success, launched in Game Pass. Good games sell. I mean, the way that these PlayStation guys just always make it go back to Game Pass, they just hate that service so much. It's crazy. And that's like the one thing I think, that's like the best value that Xbox offers right now.
How devastating it would be to condition their players to not pay for games. You can say a lot good or a lot bad.
So what conditioned the PlayStation guys not to buy games?
About current day Xbox, about how they're
right. Sorrowston into the chat.
trying.
And shout out to Gamer Live Studio. Can't wait for PlayStation 6, no disc in 2028. GTA 6 QR code. Hey, listen, well, all digital. All digital, man. Shout out to Gamer Live Studio, man. You never know, dude. They got a whole petition and everything.
About their acquisitions, a lot of their big pivots, or even how they're choosing to show themselves to the public. But I think we can all agree about the fact that the biggest failure is how much Phil Spencer put everything onto Game Pass, saying, never buy anything ever. If it's not a collector's edition controller, let other people buy games. It doesn't matter about exclusives, all the...
Wow.
Be a good consumer.
So that's what Game Pass is. Don't buy games and everything. They act like Game Pass is free. I mean, shit, at one point they try to charge $30 fucking for the shit. I mean, people are paying for it. I just will never understand this talking point. I just feel like this is cope to say that the reason why the games aren't selling is because they're on Game Pass. Because we see games that don't sell well that are not on Game Pass. The PlayStation exclusives, for example.
Finding a way to get those Game Pass numbers up. And when then
Expedition 33 is into the chat.
Went up, well, the whole company just instantly fell apart. But
they all hate Game Pass, but we'll sub to it. What's crazy is we've reacted to a video from this guy, and this guy's on Game Pass. He uses Game Pass.
Glance at this. So she just posted this. Oh, team, we're trying to do our significant restructure on Xbox. After careful consideration, I made the difficult decision to reduce our team by approximately 3,200 people. God, it's just... I know this is painful. These changes will directly affect people who have poured their creativity in building Xbox. But unfortunately, I just showed up.
I'm not trying to laugh, but the way he's reading this shit is kind of funny.
And I gotta fire everybody. I gotta just shut down all that art that I claimed is important. And, you know, even though we're talking about exclusives.
I'm glad that this is what he got out of that. Did he just bring up exclusives?
Just shut down all that art that I claimed is important. And, you know, even though we're talking about exclusives, we're going to put Gears of War E-Day on PlayStation 5 as well, and the Nintendo Switch.
Nope. Not happening.
And now, to be fair, I could definitely see Gears of War E-Day on PlayStation. You guys know I will always bet for exclusive games that go to other platforms. The fanboys crash out, and, you know, we document it. But, he is so salty. He is seething that game is fucking exclusive. He is seething, yes. Port begging 1,000%, right? And shout out to Philip Star Commanders. He said this deformed trailer trash ghoul just doesn't get the point and is just talking out of his ass, saying nothing but ekabaka bad and being a Sony pony. Yes, all I can say is
like a PS5 cheerleader.
It sounds like a PS5 cheerleader. I got to play that back one more time.
All that art that I claimed is important, and, you know, even though we're talking about exclusives, we're going to put Gears of War E-Day on PlayStation 5 as well, and probably the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, hopefully, right? I'm holding out hope for you guys. I know the cupboard's bare over there. I'm hoping that you guys get that game. Don't worry, your boy Siggs is in your corner, Dreamcast guy.
I'm Asha Sharma, and I'll say whatever it takes directly into the camera to hope it boosts Xbox sales by 1%. Our business is not healthy. We're operating at...
Shit, they care about that 1%. And shout out to Machine XP. He says, bad faith superfans can't tell the difference between studios going independent, take their IP versus getting totally shuttered like Bluepoint. I mean, brother, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I try not to business armchair alert, but I'm like, shit, them going independent definitely sounds a lot better than them getting shut down, you know?
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
I mean, that's just me.
Margins that are 3 to 10 times lower than comparable platforms. My God. We entered Gen 9 with a smaller install base and a higher cost structure. To grow, we bet on Game Pass, multi-platform, and a broader portfolio. While those businesses have created meaningful value, they did not grow.
Not the DSP meaningful.
At the pace we expected. And as that happened, our
I think raising the price on Game Pass didn't help that.
Business weakened as we added more teams, more investment, and more time, hoping for a better outcome. And now the industry is facing a severe hardware crisis. We must reset Xbox. And that...
damn, right? And shout out to Delta, man. W's in the chat for Delta. He's been a member for 9 months. He says, man lying through his fake teeth for that ad rev. Well, you know... Someone's got to do it, right? Someone's got to do it. To be fair, I'm glad that he did it, man.
Means
This is just good old fashioned entertainment. He's just being himself, right? Shout out to Delta, man.
firing everybody. Every studio they bought
Everybody.
for the last 8 years.
Every studio that they bought for the last 8 years, when they haven't closed down any studios, it's like, brother, like Delta said, like, brother, you're just lying at this point. And I think there's actually some Xbox bad that you could really cut to. You know what I mean? But you're just doing
Stop the fear mongering.
the fear mongering. It's crazy.
Everybody. Every studio they bought for the last 8 years is just getting gutted.
Yep, got it.
Honestly, this truly is the death of Xbox. People get
Oh,
mad
wow.
that I say that. Wow, I'm being too rude to Xbox, or oh, I'm too minimalistic to the power structures at play. But
It's just a Dreamcast guy. You've said that shit so many times. It's like the boy that cried. It's like the boy who cried wolf. One of these days, they really are going to be dead. And no one's going to believe you, right? You're just going to be...
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
You're just going to be out of Vaseline. No one's going to take you seriously. You say that like every other week, man. And shout out to Mr. Literal. He says, sounds to me like Asha's doing what she was brought in to do, take charge of a struggling business and put it back on track to be successful. We'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. I mean, like I said, I showed you guys earlier, the 14 layers of management is insane. It seems like a lot of their studios and whatnot was just bloated. You know, it's crazy, man. But you know, this is how it has to be. You know, when shit is bloated, you got to cut the fat, man. Shout out to Mr. Literal, and also shout out to Faded Blaze. He says, "Six." Funny thing is, DCG just hit 250K subs today. Oh, well, that's what's up for him. You guys know I'll drop a like and everything. I try not to be bad faith when I react to these videos.
this is just the death of Xbox. There's not two ways to cut it. And honestly,
They're
it
just dead.
sucks. It sucks for gamers, and it sucks for Xbox. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. If you could, please give this video a like.
I'll say this. My thoughts. I'll say the same thing I always say, brother. Drugs are bad. You need to stay off them drugs, Dreamcast guy. I mean, this is just wicked.
Subscribe if you haven't already, and please keep dreaming.
Oh wow, you're right. He did hit 250,000, right? Shout out to Dreamcast guy, man. I'm glad he was willing to talk about it, right? Because believe it or not, a lot of the PlayStation guys, they didn't want to talk about it. Is he concerned trolling? 1,000%. A lot of the PlayStation guys, they didn't really want to talk about it. They were manning the gun, you know, holding the fort when it comes to other things, and that brings us to the Hat Guy
I'm a
segment.
corporate bootlicker no matter what.
That brings us to the Hat Guy segment because he was saying some crazy things the other day, and we do have a little bit of a discope and whatnot. But to be fair, right, I'm trying not to be too hard on Dreamcast guy. I said Dreamcast guy on Hat Guy, even though he was you know, sneak diss and talking shit to your boy Sigs and everything. You know, water underneath the bridge because it seems like he's seen the light. It seems like he's seen the light. Let's hear what he has to say about the things that have been going on. Right, one moment. Right, and this is the same guy who says, "Oh, you know, you'll never show him anything else." So let's look at this. This is how the stream starts off right here. This was from 3 days ago.
25 other motherfuckers bending over. Get the fuck out of the way.
Right, shout out to Faded Blaze. He said, check out Reacts. Game still wants a video scene. Oh, there's something in the Reacts. Let me look and see. I might have to check it out later for real. I want to show this with Hat Guy right now. But shout out to Faded Blaze, right? If I have some time, I'll look at it later. Shout out to Faded Blaze.
And I'm like, no, this is wrong. Stop it. Sorry for the crazy analogies here, but desperate times call for desperate analogies. Lingering Will, you're saying you stand on nothing. You're going to gobble up GTA 6 like a good boy.
Wow.
Bet.
Wow.
What are you going to give? You owe me 50 memberships when I don't do that. Got it? You think I stand on nothing? Let me tell you something, buddy.
I mean, well, to be fair, you are a hack. I mean, I said you are a Hat Guy. You are a PlayStation fanboy. I mean, usually you're right there for the corpo.
Who do you think I am? What do you
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
MBG,
think I am?
a fanboy.
Let me inform you of something, Lingering Will. I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Mhm.
I don't need. You ready? Really think about that word. Need. N-E-E-D. Need. I don't need video games
Oh.
to be okay.
Oh, you mean to tell me the video game channel doesn't need video games? Oh, we know, Hat Guy. All right, all you need is Twitter.
I'm a grown ass man, bro. I don't need video games. There are things in life that I need. That's not one of them.
I mean, but brother, if you walk away from PlayStation, that doesn't mean you have to quit gaming, right? Like, just don't game on PlayStation.
I want video.
Yeah, because he doesn't play games. Yeah, but gaming on PlayStation is everything to him, right? And shout out to Gamer on all platforms. He says, my Filipino bro Sigs, what's good? I'm on vacation and plan to go to the Philippines for a sweet chick. Any hints, knowing that you're from there, to help a brother out?
Nope. Not happening.
I don't have any tips. No tips at all. All I can say is the good old fashioned, be yourself. just be yourself. And they'll love you, right? Shout out to Gamer on all platforms.
Games. Oh yeah, I want them. Now I'm passionate towards them, but I don't need them. If this is what it takes, maybe it'll be in vain. But if standing the ground and saying you're not getting my money.
Oh,
you're not getting it. I'm saving that money and I'm gonna fucking buy something else. I don't know what I'll buy, but you're not getting it. If that's what needs
get a PC, hack guy.
To be done, then so fucking be it.
Wow.
If that's what it comes down to at the end of the day, then so be it.
Y'all are saying the tip is to check if they're not ladies. I thought that was in Thailand.
I don't need video games. I want video games. There's a difference. Sony's treating us like drug addicts that need our fix. No, thank you.
Wow.
I'm good.
Wow. He's good, right? And this is what I mean. It's crazy. Hat Guy is turning a new leaf. He doesn't need games anymore. Now, to be fair, right, we have seen him talk that, his passion for gaming is dying and everything. He was saying that not too long ago and whatnot. A lot of people will say, well, that's not a big deal, Sigs. He doesn't really play games. But I can just tell, this PlayStation news has really been weighing heavily on his mental. Peep this right here.
Odd, right? But they're praying that not enough people push back against this. I don't want to hear, and it's become abundantly clear.
Mm-hmm.
People have pushed back against me this gen with this as well, where they're like, well, what about the health of their business?
Oh.
We don't see PlayStation die. And I'm like, you know what, man? I've just about had it.
Oh!
Like, I've listened to it all generation where Sony's like, this was the most.
Oh, but wait, but all the time, this guy says, oh, I care about it.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
I care about the health of PlayStation all the time. He no longer cares about the health of PlayStation. Oh, PlayStation done fucked up. They done lost one of their soldiers.
Just about had it. Like I've listened to it all generation where Sony's like, this was the most profitable generation we've ever had. I get it. It's like, okay, well, you're doing some stuff right, and maybe that explains it. But when they
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
He's like, well, you're doing some stuff, right? Like, he just can't help himself. He must glaze the corpo.
come out and pull something like this, and they're still gonna have their Sony, you told me this was the most profitable generation ever.
Yeah,
Now I gotta
Sony!
worry about your bottom line because you don't want to make discs anymore.
Oh, shit.
I'll tell you this
So if they still made discs, you'd be worried about their bottom line, is what you're saying.
too. If Sony
And shout out to Golden Apples. He says, I'm going to play games till the day I fade away, brother. I am right there with you, man. 1,000%, right? Shout out to Golden Apples. And also, shout out to Web Dave. He says, hit the like button for Sigs. MBG is a piece of shit. Soulful, right? Shout out to Web Dave. Shout out to Web Dave, man. And also, shout out to Golden Apples, man.
Sony's decision to do this,
Right? Shout out to Web Dave, man. He's been a member for 9 months. W's in the chat. And also, shout out to Gamer on all platforms. He says, did I miss my favorite segment? Sigs, you know who? No, you did not, right? Shout out to Gamer on all platforms. Shout out to Gamer on all platforms, for real, for real.
is because of like, well, the PS6, we got to cut costs. It's like, you don't understand. Somebody there fundamentally doesn't understand, like, this is the worst. Like, you hurt the PS6 right now. You just did significant damage to the PS6. Because here's the thing. I know that there's a lot of people that are like, y'all are going to be day one buyers. It's like, that's cope, brother. Like, I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know, Hat Guy. I still think you're going to be a day one buyer for sure, right? And shout out to Fee Marie. She says, next Hat Guy therapy session. Don't mind if I do. Oh, you're just a die, right? Shout out to Fee Marie.
It is. Like, you're going to be a day one buyer. You're hoping we are too. The last thing you want is for
I mean, Hat Guy, you said that you were skipping on Ghost of Yote. I don't know, right? I wish the best for you. I hope you can stay on this path that you're walking, Hat Guy. But I mean, I just don't see it.
the people who are against this to actually hold to their fucking word. Because if that happens, you're standing there looking like a fucking idiot.
Right, and shout out to Sponge Leader. He says, ponies hate Xbox so much that they turn good news to bad. Oh, yeah, I think you're talking about the Dreamcast video. Well, you know, they got to do what they got to do, right? Shout out to Sponge Leader. And shout out to DJ Birdos. He says, great. Hopefully Hat Guy can finally get a real job. Well.
Nope. Not happening. Come on, you should know this.
Let's not get too drastic, right? Shout out to DJ Birdos. And shout out to DJ Birdos, man.
That's the truth. That's the truth. I fucking assure you with every bone in my body that it's not the core casuals that are playing Call of Duty, that are playing Fortnite, that are playing all these games digitally. I assure you they're not the ones who are going to be rushing out there to buy a $1,000 PS6. Exclusives or not.
Yeah, exclusives or not. I mean, dog, if that shit is $1,000, that shit is going to be a fucking dead on arrival. In my opinion. Now, to be fair, right, we did see a $900 PS5 Pro, and you guys were defending that shit, so, you know, we'll see. And shout out to Ronald Kirby. He says, no MBG, we need you. I know, we do need the content. That much is true, right? Shout out to Ronald Kirby.
They're not the ones. We're the ones.
Yeah, that's why, brother, that's why people are saying that you're going to fold. The fanboys. Yes, you guys are the ones who will buy the shit.
That's what Sony's fucking around and finding out, dude.
Wow.
Sony is fucking around and finding out. And God, I hope they find out. I hope they experience the
Oh, well, Hack Guy, you said it the best, man. Let the market speak, dude. And shout out to Gamer on all platforms. I came in late, Sigs. What's the goal? Is it a $100 member goal or funds to buy a PS5 Pro to play GTA 6? Listen.
Nope. Not happening.
None of that, right? There is no goal. Just sit back and enjoy yourself, right? But I guess that just means being platitudinous.
Platitude after platitude.
I guess that just means being platitudinous to you, right? Shout out to Gabriel on all platforms. Even though he's in here in very much bad faith, man. Shout out to Gabriel on all platforms.
First quarter since the early PS3 days where they were like, oh my God, what have we done? And they fucking come crawling back to us. Keep in mind,
Nope. Not happening.
I just don't see it happening, Hack Guy.
expect you to crawl to them.
That's what you usually do.
That's what this is. Understand that. You might think, oh, it's not that serious. It's just business. No.
Brother, it's always been like that.
They fucking drew their line in the
brother, they make you pay to access your internet.
sand. They said, you will come to us. We know you will. We got Wolverine here.
Oh.
We got GTA 6.
Oh, but wait a minute. But GTA 6 is a multi-plat game, brother. I told you. These guys think GTA 6 is a PlayStation exclusive. It's crazy.
Come on. And it's like,
it's crazy that they feel tempted with those two games. I mean, I told you guys how I feel about the Wolverine.
Nope. Not happening.
Didn't look like my cup of tea. And I mean, I've already let you guys know how I feel about GTA 6. I mean, it's crazy. Those are the two games. Those are like the ones that are going to get you to buy a PlayStation 6.
I want to crawl to him, crawl. I'm not going to blame anybody, but I'm gonna at least say, hey, do you see yourself right now? You see what you're letting him get away with?
Oh, from you.
What if I told you had the power to stand up, let them fucking crawl to you?
Oh.
What if I told you that?
Yeah, well, what if I told you for this whole entire gen that you are the ones crawling to PlayStation? And that we've been sitting here telling you, to stand up and whatnot. And you would fight against that shit and talk about the health of PlayStation and say that people were just being bad faith, doom and gloom and whatnot. Yeah, and shout out to Mellow Rebel, man. He's speaking from experience, brother. You took the words right out of my mouth. I'm telling you, it is so funny. In a way, I want to give him a W. But oh my God, it is so hilarious hearing it from him, dog. So fucking funny, right? I wanted to show you guys this other clip. Like I said, this stream was like from the other day, like 3 days ago. Peep this shit right here. I couldn't believe it when I heard it.
Thank you, Titus. Thank you. That's crazy, dude. All right, we have Sneaky Wolf. He says not giving people the option to buy third party could boost profits and help subsidize the PS6, keeping the price down. I mean, Sneaky Wolf, I understand that, but like, dude, we have to. I'm going to try to say this as politely as I can, and this is for like, a lot. It's not just you, Sneaky Wolf. It's like, we really have to stop worrying about Sony's money. Like I mean, maybe you're an investor. Like caveat.
But I thought that was the whole point of the show. I thought you guys sat around and talked about layoffs and defended Sony, you know, sword and shield. I thought that was the whole entire point of the show. Hat guy with the W, yeah, it looks like he's no longer cares about PlayStation's money. From this guy, that's what I'm saying. Am I dreaming? I had to show it to you guys.
Yeah, if you're a Sony investor, worry away. That's literally...
Yeah, but you've never been a Sony investor, and you worry away.
Why you... That makes total sense. Assuming you're
so your channel hasn't made sense, pretty much.
Not an investor. Assuming you're just a gamer on PlayStation and a, you know. No, I know.
Is he leaving it to Lono? Yes, he definitely is.
And you're right. Like, is that a reason why Sony's doing it? Yeah. I know.
Don't listen. Hat guy, this is what you created. Don't you sit here and try to look at him sideways, even though he is being somewhat polite. Brother, you have created this fucking atmosphere, this environment where you guys sit around and explain why Sony's doing it.
Money.
Whenever they do some shitty practice. It's like, brother, we know they're doing it for money. It's funny now he has to tell his audience to quit worrying about PlayStation's money.
No, and I know, dude. It's not, to be honest, this isn't even really directed towards you. It's just the amount of people I've seen, man. It's like, I literally see people, like you see the picture of like the fat guy with the glasses and the knife saying like, how dare you, my $1 billion corporation. Like I've seen so much of that. It's just like, guys.
Brother, you live that. That's who you are. That's what your channel is.
This is not the time. Not you, Sneaky Wolf, but just.
Oh, this is not the time. It's never the time. It's never the time to defend the fucking $1 billion corporation.
It's like, it's not the time. You're not wrong.
Wow.
I just encourage people, like, it's like, yes, let's understand why. But
money.
That's almost always the why.
I personally feel that the time for understanding is over because
the time for understanding is over.
I just feel like it's not fair. You know what I mean? It's like, Sony, how come I can sit here as a fan and say, well, I understand why you're doing this and why you're doing that, why you made this mistake and why you made that mistake.
Yeah, it's not fair. I can sit here and put myself into your shoes, Sony, but you're not putting yourself into my shoes.
But like, now it's time for Sony to do that for us.
Nope. Not happening.
Why would they do that, Hat Guy? And shout out to DJ Birdos. He's next GTA set in the Philippines, featuring Sigs as the mosquito. I guess that's just what word on the street is, right? Shout out to DJ Birdos.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like it's time for Sony.
Oh, trust me, Hat Guy. I know exactly what you're saying. That's why I've always wondered. I've always seen your channel is a little bit peculiar because you sit around all the time caring about this this corporation and their finances.
Say, you know what, God, we understand why you're so angry. We understand why you're acting this way and canceling stuff. That's what we need from them right now. You know?
Well, I wouldn't hold your breath.
Nope. Not happening.
Yeah, well, if Sony is a company that's for greed and for profit, just like every other corporation, it becomes easy to understand.
Wow.
But then it really very quickly creeps into territory of like, but like, is this the right way? To me, this is the right.
No, it's not the right way, Hat Guy.
Yeah, this is a dystopian gaming nightmare. Nightmare. That's gonna be a new soundbite.
Oh, what do you know about the Eric Andre show, right? Okay. Now peep this, because I did want to show, he did have a dented take for this day on pretty much an instruction, right? Shout out to the Clip Gods. They blessed your boy Sigs with this. I do want to show you guys this shit right here. Let me see if I can find this shit. Because he did have quite the take on how you can get back at PlayStation. Wait till you hear this.
Metamorphic, you're saying cancel those digital pre-orders. Yo, Metamorphic's revved up. Am I going to stop buying PlayStation if Sony doesn't change their mind? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I talked about this earlier. It's like,
nope, not happening.
I mean, listen, it's been documented. We'll see if he quits PlayStation.
People think Like, do I need PlayStation to run a YouTube channel? I don't literally need them. I don't need them literally. Like, oh, I need a
I mean, brother, that's literally what your channel is. You're a PlayStation channel.
6.
Like, how are you going to be a PlayStation channel with no PlayStation?
Need to buy these games, or else. Actually, it's kind of the opposite. I want to play these games, man. I'm not going to front. Like, I'm not going to fucking sit here and pretend I'm not stoked for Wolverine, but it's like.
And shout out to Hero Culture. He says Ghostwire Tokyo plays at 4K 160 FPS native on my PC. It's crazy. I bought that shit the other day for like $4 on the Steam summer sale. I'm assuming you did the same thing, right? Shout out to Hero Culture.
There just comes a time where it's like you got to take a fucking stand.
Oh,
you know.
Yes.
I don't want like the only thing.
Yes, take a stand, Hat Guy.
I feel a little bit. I want to say this right now, and this is a tough one. I feel fucking horrible for Insomniac. Because I'm telling you guys, like, we need this 3-month window. We need to beat the shit out of Sony financially.
Oh, brother, Insomniac don't give no fucks about you, Hat Guy. You just fuck them, Hat Guy. Fuck them, brother. Don't worry about no damn Insomniac.
Next 3 months, Wolverine's getting caught in that crossfire.
Oh, not Wolverine.
And like logically speaking, it's like I know how people are going to take this. You're like, oh, so you're finding a way, MBG. It's not about that. It's like logically speaking, you should buy a physical copy of Wolverine.
My God.
Not so as not to reward Sony per se, but to reward Insomniac, because I fucking hate the idea that they're being weaponized. Insomniac.
And this is what's so crazy.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
He wants to fight against, this is the conundrum. He wants to fight against PlayStation. He just doesn't know how.
Carried Sony's fucking ass this gen, bro.
Hat Guy, if you buy the fucking game, you're giving money to Sony.
And they're the ones that are going to have to pay for this. That bothers me. Like, Insomniac doesn't deserve to suffer for Sony's fuck up here.
Oh, my God.
And Sony's not... Sony knows. They're like, oh, yeah, we got Wolverine. And that bothers me. Where it's like, fuck. So...
Oh, yeah, they got you, Hat Guy.
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
The good old carrot at the end of the stick. It's crazy. One game, it got him thinking about buying this $1,000 PlayStation 6.
You know...
like I told you, man, this man is going to fold and will buy the game regardless.
Maybe
yes.
that's my last hurrah.
Your last hurrah!
Buying and playing Wolverine. Salute. Insomniac, great fucking job, brother. I love you guys. Thank you so much for this. Sony...
Oh, and I bet you tears will be falling down his face. One last hurrah with Wolverine.
You. if I could give Sony less money for Wolverine and give more, well, I mean, I guess if I'm giving the money to Sony, I'm giving it to Insomniac. But it's like, I don't know. That might have to be it. That might be the send off because here's the thing.
Yeah, the send off. You tell yourself that, Hat Guy. You'll buy Intergalactic as well.
By the time Wolverine comes out, you know what I might.
And God of War Le Fay, even though you were talking shit about it the day it came out.
Here's what I'll do. The more I'm thinking about it, probably being a dumbass for even telegraphing this shit, but
brother, yeah, just let it go, Hat
I'm
Guy.
just really thinking about it.
Like, Hat Guy, they got you. They got you. Like, hook, line, and sinker. The fact that you're even thinking about it is crazy.
Wolverine comes out September 15th. I was going to say Sony's earnings end September 30th, I believe. Sony's not...
Oh, wow. He knows the day their earnings end. I mean, this guy is in deep.
Report their earnings for probably another month.
Who gives a fuck?
Probably not till sometime late October.
Who
I
cares?
might just make Wolverine my last hurrah, dude.
Nope. Not happening.
Wolverine's supposed to be the last hurrah.
I might buy that game physically, sending a message, buying physical games just to...
Oh, brother, buying it physically is not going to do Nathan, Hat Guy, and you know this. All you're doing is giving them
money.
I mean, come on.
I always have. Insomniac, you deserve this. You earn this. And then after that, it's like, and I mean, it fucking sucks for games like God of War Le Fay, but it's like,
oh yeah,
I don't know, man. It's just like,
yeah, I don't blame you for skipping that God of War Le Fay one.
Sorry, Sony. You know, like,
yeah, sorry.
I can't.
I'm sorry, Sony. I'm sorry. I just can't do it.
And I just can't do it. It's at a point where it's just this. It goes beyond Sony, but
yeah,
they fucking
yeah.
They need to listen, man.
Oh,
God, they need to listen.
they hear you, hat
They
guy.
need to listen.
Oh, don't you worry. They hear you. Yeah, I just can't do it. 6. I know, brother. All I can
Come
say.
on, you should know this.
I know it's weighing on him heavily, right? I mean, crazy. Okay, so this was him 3 days ago, and I'll give him credit, man. I'll give him credit because he popped out yet again. And look at this title. He says Sony hides behind Xbox bad news. Sony silent as Xbox cuts 3,200 jobs and sells off studios. He's not letting up, guys, right? And we do have a little bit of documentation for this as well. I mean, crazy. When this guy folds, people are going to be on his ass 1,000%, brother. He is going to get cooked when he folds. I think he is 1,000%. Okay, so it does start off with somebody super chatting him some shit.
Stephen Ramey, thank you for renewing your membership for a month, buddy. Appreciate that. Well, we got to do what we got to do, Devil, right? Super chat from Lingering Will says, you're going to be a good puppy and buy GTA 6 day one. You know it.
Damn.
You say so, man. I would love to.
Yeah.
Lingering.
Be a good consumer.
Oh, they know, hat guy. You're buying that shit day
I
one.
will. I'd love to. Trust me. I want to play. Okay, oh, there you go.
Yeah, GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6. They know you're going to buy that
I
shit,
got
hat
my
guy.
answer from Zanarkand. I want to play GTA 6. I do. That's not something I've ever hidden. If Sony walks this back, I'll play GTA.
Wow.
If Sony walks
Nope. Not happening.
I just don't see him walking it back. I say it all the time. Anything's possible, but I don't know,
this
man.
back, I'll buy Wolverine. Like, I'm not. This is where I feel like
Brother, you were just saying in your previous Steam that you're going to buy a Wolverine. It's going to be your last hoorah.
people are losing the forest for the trees here. Like, I'm trying to explain to people that our collective boot is on Sony's neck right now, and they know it. Guys, their post hit 147 million views. It surpassed GTA 6 Trailer 1.
Oh!
This is why when I see people that are here like, Sony doesn't care. Sony doesn't care about nothing.
I mean, it seems like they don't care.
Doing.
I mean, they haven't said shit, right? And shut up the hijinks. He says if Sony walks it back, how would that affect Rockstar's no diss? That's a great point, brother. That's a great point because it definitely seems like they're not dropping a diss. Hijinks cooking with grease.
You're just wasting your time, grinding your gears, you know? It's like, no, dude, you don't understand. Like, Sony
And look at this super chat. You're going to buy GTA 6 even if it's all digital, puppy.
is ready to cave. They are. Like,
Sony's ready to cave. I don't know, brother. They ain't said shit.
why do you think they're not saying anything? They're
Because they don't give a fuck?
fucking terrified.
Okay.
They know they fucked up. And I'm trying. It's now over 150 million. It's growing. It's growing. You're going to buy GTA 6 even if it's all digital. Well, my problem was never
And he had to stop and think about it.
with GTA being all digital. It's not great. I've talked about this. I've talked about how Rockstar is exploiting the fact that they know they have the anomaly.
Yeah, Rockstar is definitely on some bullshit. What really does it with me with the Rockstar shit is the fact that the real edition of the game that has all the fucking gameplay fucking unlocked is $100. I mean, it's wicked.
I didn't crash out about that because I expected that. I'm like, that is going to happen right now. We all know it. It's not ideal.
Yeah, I remember I documented it. You somewhat defended it.
It's not great. We need to acknowledge that. But if you had told me that, oh, Rockstar going all digital with GTA 6, Sony's going to capitalize on that and announce they're done with physical, I would have
Everybody's going to capitalize on
said,
that.
yeah, no, that
That's what everybody was saying.
can't happen. People have been questioning if Rockstar and Sony are in cahoots here. And they very well could be. But the thing, like,
Brother, I think everybody's going to be going digital. And I I'm not trying to put all the blame on Rockstar, right? But I do think a lot of that kick-started a lot of this shit.
I want to, again, guys, I've been trying to make this clear. I'm not against buying games digitally. I never have been. This isn't about, we need to, we need to make it known that if you're like a, all right, hold on.
Okay, puppy, stop crashing out about GTA 6 pup. Yo, this guy is cooking his ass.
Why do you keep calling me puppy? Like,
because you just been a little sad little pup these past few days. You seem very upset. You seem like a real salty puppy.
I mean, all right, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
I got one for you. Keep sending me super chats. I'm not gonna read them. Is that good?
All I can say is,
What's Reforge Gaming? I don't know what that is.
no, Hat Guy, you're so close. Pause. He's so close. You need to say, thanks for the money, dummy. All right, the locale transformation is almost complete. The DSP transformation is almost complete. You need to tell him, thanks for the money, dummy.
Keep sending them.
Yeah.
I'll take your money.
Yeah.
But I ain't reading what
Now tell him, thanks for the money, dummy.
you're saying. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, all right. I had to show that shit. That was some pretty funny shit. Okay, now peep this, because now Hat Guy is,
We need war.
now Hat Guy has found himself in the Civil War, with his pony brethren, and he's having a tough time to say the least.
We are backed into a corner, and they know this. This is why they're going in for the kill.
Oh wow.
This is why it is fucking despicable to see these bootlicking shills, bro. Like, it's bad. We're like, I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
Crazy. Now he wants to talk about bootlicking shills. Crazy. I'm wiping my eyes. Is this Hat Guy? Is this fucking MBG?
They are out here thanking Sony. I commented to this one guy. I was like, okay, maybe I took it a little too far. This guy said, he was like,
If you were talking to a bootlicker, there's no such thing.
like talking shit to me and saying how we're just 10 little crybabies or whatever. And I'm like, Sony spits on you and you thank them. It's like, but it's
Yeah, and you know from experience.
It's because this is the level we're at. Like, people need to wake up and understand that's exactly what's happening. Sony's pissing on your head and telling you it's raining. All right.
Yeah, and you would tell everyone else it was raining when Sony was pissing on your hand. I mean, the dude is speaking from fucking experience.
This isn't about ending Sony. This is about
This isn't about ending Sony. We still want the best for Sony.
taking this moment, this opportunity that will never come back around again. And I think more people are waking up to this. More people are seeing this. They're like, this is the moment. Imagine if when Microsoft announced the Xbox One, everybody was just like, stop it. Forget it. Just let it happen. It's the future, man. Microsoft would have steamrolled all of us.
And here we are in the hot tub time machine. I mean, brother, those days are gone. Right? Those days are gone. All I can say is,
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
you guys are out of Vaseline now, Hat Guy.
Who knows how what would have happened after that if we gave them that level of control. This is that moment, man. Like, it is. And Sony's silence proves it. They're fucking terrified.
I mean, I don't think they're terrified. I think they truly just don't give a fuck.
They're sitting there wondering right now, like, oh man, is this going to stick? All these cancellations, all these people canceling PS Plus, canceling their pre-orders, no longer engaging.
Well, we'll see, Hat Guy, right? As you say all the time, we got to see what the market speaks. Once the market speaks, then we can say
Keeping
so.
this post relevant. Is this going to stick? Tell you what, I'm feeling pretty good. Because even with this Xbox news, people ain't letting up.
And one thing I can't say, I do think it's dope, Hat Guy, that you're still out here fighting the good fight, brother. I really do wish the best for you.
Is the elephant in the room.
I promise I'm not trying to be bad faith.
Not saying the Xbox news is justified. It's not, but it's like, Sony made it easier for Microsoft. And that's on Sony. Like, this isn't about ending them. This isn't about...
Yeah, I mean, then what is it about, brother? See, this is what I mean. He doesn't have enough resolve. Fuck the corporations, dog. Well, it's crazy that, even through all this shit, they done took away physical, the thing he cares about the most. And he's still, it's just, about ending Sony. I'm not saying go out and boycott him or whatever, but why give a fuck about them when it's obvious they don't give a fuck about you guys?
The destruction of PlayStation or gaming or anything. It's just simply about this is a moment where the consumer needs to exert their power because they have it. And that's why it's so goddamn disappointing to encounter so many fucktards that are like,
you
fighting me.
Yeah, well, that's typically your point, right? Isn't that typically your stance? Aren't you usually the one defending PlayStation?
Or fighting you. Or trying to belittle and demean those who are fighting for literally your fucking consumer right.
Wow.
Hey, buddy, just because you took all your consumer rights, bundled it up, handed it over to Sony, and said, please do whatever you want to me, doesn't mean we all want to do that.
And it's crazy. This is crazy coming from this guy. This is typically the PlayStation Defense Force right here.
Understand you're a fool for doing
Your resolution is weak. You'll never achieve Bonkai like that. Yo, Mellow Rebel, talk that shit.
Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up.
Oh!
We need war.
Yo, he is seething.
And said, please.
Right. And shout out to Night of Cypher. He says corporations treat us like they despise us. After him. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Even when he's quote unquote gone rogue, he's like, this isn't about the end of PlayStation. It's like, brother, then what are you doing?
Please do whatever you want to me. Doesn't mean we all want to do that. Understand you're a fool for doing that. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up.
But where was this energy these past few years when they've been doing a whole bunch of scummy shit?
That's the
right. And shout out to Hijinks. He says it's in the EULA, right? Hijinks is cooking, man. Shout out to Hijinks, man.
problem with these people. I'm not saying you can't do what you want to be a shill, you want to be a bootlicker, do that. That's perfectly fine. But get the fuck out of our way. That's my problem. These people get in our way. And let me tell you this. We're having this much of a
I mean, this is rich coming from this guy.
difficult time fighting back against this in the face of what Sony's doing. We're having this hard of a time because we're encountering these people. Imagine how much worse it's going to be when we try to fight for consumer digital rights.
No, you're having a hard time because PlayStation doesn't give a fuck. And it seems like they've made their decision, and that's just it. I mean, it's crazy. Now he's blaming the PlayStation guys that are going against him. He's saying they're the reason why. Yeah, Hat Guy's acting like he wasn't a fanboy. I know, it's crazy.
Or sorry, digital
Who gave Hat Guy the red pill? That's a great question.
rights. No, yeah, consumer digital rights when it comes to buying digital only. Like if we ever do go digital only and physical is completely out of the picture. Imagine how much more difficult it's going to be. Sean Mitchell.
Yeah, I mean, brother, all I can say, I keep on saying
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
I do think at this point they might as well start focusing on digital rights because it is looking like those fucking it's looking like it's a wrap for them discs, just to keep it 1,000 wow. Maybe they should start first with trying to get refunds. Right? But that may be too much to ask from PlayStation, All right, now peep this right here.
I mean, this is where I'm just at a point where I'm going to tell Sony to shove it.
Oh. Finally, he's at a point where he's going to tell PlayStation to shove it.
It's like you had a good fucking thing going here. Like I mean, I can reason if I really need to.
Yeah.
Be a good consumer.
That's one thing I will give you. You have reasoned with Sony for a long time, right? Even when they do super scummy shit, you usually reason with them. And usually you explain how, it's for the health of their business and everything.
I can reason where it's like, we're going to keep physical, but it's going to be a little bit more. It's like, but I'm kind of burned to a point where it's like, haven't we given enough?
Oh. Oh shit! I'm going to hell. We give it enough. Wow. To be fair, Hat Guy, yes, I think you've given more than enough. Pause. I mean, brother, but I'm gonna keep on playing it.
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
It just seems like you're out of Vaseline now.
Like that. Like this is just where I'm not. I don't.
Okay, one more time. I bet I want to hear the haven't we given enough one more time.
But I'm kind of burned to a point where it's like, haven't we given enough?
Haven't we given enough? They want more.
Like that. Like this is just where I'm not.
Bruh, this guy is suffering. He's supposed to be a pony general. Listen, he really cares about my physical.
I don't think I'm unreasonable for saying that.
Oh, you're not
asking that question.
Oh, you're not.
Haven't we given enough?
You're not. You're not that guy. And yes, you've given a lot, brother. You have given a lot to this corporation. But they want more, hat guy.
Haven't we been nickel and dimed enough
Yes!
in the name of your bottom line? What have you done for, like, I'm going to be honest right now and say, like, it's reaching a point where we got to turn to Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo.
Yeah.
We need war.
Yeah, we got to turn to all of them.
And we got to start asking, what have you done for us lately?
Brother, you should have been doing this. That's what's crazy. You should have been doing this. I like to think that's what the average consumer does. They look for the value and they don't give a fuck about the corporation.
You've granted us the privilege to give you more money. For the
Yeah, well, you know.
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
Yeah, well, you know,
Be
they
a
say,
good consumer.
I'll be a good
Stuff you're
consumer.
producing. When was the last gesture of goodwill?
Goodwill.
Specifically with Sony. Like, that's a real fucking question. When was the last gesture of genuine goodwill towards the customer? Your customer.
I mean, brother, you're the one with that used to, I could say at least you used to have PlayStation posters all over your wall. You're the one with the PlayStation member goal fucking icons and everything, dog. Aren't you the one who should answer this question? I couldn't tell you.
This is why people were cheering Sony back in the PS4 gen, man. Because they understood the importance of that. They understood,
Hot tub time machine.
Yeah, we get it. Like, none of us are that dumb. Well, hopefully. You're a corporation. You're trying to make money. You're trying to grow.
Oh, brother, fuck that. You said you weren't gonna care about their about their money and everything, brother. Fuck that.
Understand how important that goodwill is towards your fans, towards the people who are paying attention. Because those people who are paying attention, that's your core. And without them, you're nothing. They're your backbone. All right? Without them, you're nothing. They make you. You want to go beyond that? Sure.
I mean, to be fair, I think what's really gonna fuck all this up is the casuals who just buy shit.
Be a good consumer.
Who don't even pay attention to none of this nonsense. I hate to be that guy, but that's what's really gonna fuck all this up.
But to just eat at that goodwill, to burn that goodwill, and not give a flying fuck about it anymore, it's like, this is the result.
Yeah.
This is the result. So, I'm not trying to be unreasonable.
Oh, how polite.
But we really are at this point where
How polite. Even when he's getting shafted, you know, I'm not trying to be unreasonable.
it's like, Sony needs to be fucking humbled.
Wow.
And I'm at a point where I don't give a shit who humbles them. We need war. I hope it's us. Truthfully, I hope it's us. I hope they're humbled by their own fucking fans. But this is why I'm like, Microsoft, announce you're doing discs. Do it.
Wow.
We need war.
Brother, I don't think Microsoft's going to be doing this. I don't think Xbox is going to step in and save you, brother.
I'll be all over it, bro. Humble their ass right now. We need war.
And that's all that he knows. Another corporation coming in to save him.
And Titus Crow. Titus, what's
Nope, it's true. Them casuals will ruin everything, as per usual, right? Not surprised, man. And shout out to Night of Cypher. I mean, they get mad when they do pro-consumer actions. Look at Game Pass. The only, the one good thing any of them antisocial psychopath corporations have done, brother. I've been saying for a minute, right? Now, there was a time where that shit was expensive as fuck, right? But when it's affordable, brother, that's a good deal. That's a good value for the consumer. But they'll sit around arguing about whether it's fucking what do they say? Whether it's sustainable or not, right? they care too much about the health of the corporation, man. Not at Cypher's cooking, brother. Facts.
what's going on, man? He comes.
Okay. All right. Now peep this shit right here. Peep this right here. This is another thing that was very interesting that he had to say today. Oh shit, my bad.
You're going to care. Right? Like,
No.
I mean, surely you didn't fucking forget what happened at the beginning of the PS3 gen.
Hot tub time machine.
And how difficult it was for Andrew House, Shuhei Yoshida, Sean.
If the PlayStation 6 costs more than $1,000, not sure. That's true, right? $1,000 is going to be a tough sell. We'll see, man. But one thing I will say, I'm not trying to be that guy, man. PlayStation, their consoles sell, dog. They didn't even have any exclusives this gen, right? Barely had any games, and look how well that shit sold.
Layden, Jack Trenton, surely you didn't forget how difficult it was, how big of a mountain climb it was for them to bring PlayStation back from the brink and win gamers over and win the masses over with the end of the PS3 and certainly the PS4 generation. Surely you didn't forget that. Not only did they forget, they don't even give a shit.
So sad.
They don't give a shit. That's what this is about. That's what pisses me off. Is it's like we've been over here fucking begging for a goddamn showcase for like fucking 3 or 4 years just from.
I always kind of wondered about that. I did think that's kind of funny that they don't do showcases anymore. Not that they've been begging PlayStation for a showcase.
They don't give a shit. That's what this is about. That's
One
what
more
pisses
time.
me off. Is it's like we've been over here fucking begging for a goddamn showcase for like fucking 3 or 4 years just from saying no, we're just doing state of play. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and you were fine with that state of play, and you did a whole little watch room party and everything, brother. You were fine with that state of play, don't you? Don't you act bougie now?
Begging them, okay, can you start like announcing more single player games? Can we start getting more single player games? Can you guys can you guys really stop with the whole live service thing? No. Mostly no.
Nope. Not happening.
Nah, dude, they're doubling down on live service games. They think it can revitalize the gaming market.
I'm not trying to like again. I'm about getting
And they've been on that live service push, by the way, while you've been defending them.
credit where credit's due. That's why I still look at Insomniac with Wolverine. And I'm like, I'm not going to say that's part of the problem. It's not.
Yeah, he's saying all the stuff he kept bottled inside because of No More Disc. Yeah, he's letting it all hang out today. Pause.
It's just this level of arrogance is like, if I'll put it as simply as I can. If this is the version of Sony I have to fucking deal with going into next gen, I'm not dealing with it. I've had enough.
Wow. Oh, he's had enough.
I'm at a point where it's like, Sony, let me know this isn't actually you right now. I'm not even saying.
Oh, no, that's them. Brother, what more do you need to see? It came from their official account. They weren't hacked. It's them.
And I have to believe it.
Oh, my God.
You know, like, I don't
Oh, he's lost it.
have to believe it. Like, I get you might have to lie a little bit. You might have to, like, oh, here.
Yeah, lie to me. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet lies. PlayStation, please.
we go. We got to fucking put on the act. That's the point. Do it for your fucking customers.
Wow.
Do it. I don't care if you don't want to. I don't care. I'm not saying you need to lie to us and say that we don't care
I mean, that's what you're essentially saying.
about money. We don't care about profits. We're not a corporation. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying show some fucking goodwill towards your goddamn loyal customers, bro.
Nope. Not happening.
Not happening.
That's what I'm asking for. And I'm at that point. And I get it. It's like, yeah.
Do it! Just do it!
Do it, Sony.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make
damn.
your dreams come true!
Yikes, he didn't put out the Shia LaBeouf fucking a soundbite.
Just do it!
Yeah, not happening, all right? Not happening.
I literally can't say it any better than that. I can't express it any better than that. Like,
Well, all I can say, and I've been saying it all night,
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
I just think you're out of Vaseline now, Hi-Fi.
we're at that point. And I'm just saying, like, sorry, Zanarkand. So I'm sorry, bro. See, I can't stop.
Okay. He gets into reading his super chats and whatnot. I mean, dog, shit is crazy. Let me look and see. I do want to show you guys this as well. One moment.
Craig Harris, you're saying Sony isn't hiding. The choice has been made. Well, then.
And that's a good point, brother. And I've been saying this. Like, you're saying that they're hiding. You're saying if and everything. You know, it's like, brother, they made an official statement and they're standing on that shit. They ain't said Nathan. So I think you're even when you're going after Sony, I think you're being a little bit optimistic, man.
Yeah.
But to be fair, like I said, anything could happen. You know, who knows? But it seems like it's not happening,
Nope.
brother.
Not happening.
You know, I don't feel sorry for what happens next to them. I don't. Because, you know what? I can tell you this right now. Like, you know what, Sony? If Sony goes through with this, and it's like real, like they're literally.
if Sony goes through with this. Brother, it seems like they're going through with this.
Planning on just cruising by this week, not saying shit, because it's like we're
It's been 5 days and they ain't said shit.
telling you by not responding that we're sticking with this. To that I say, fuck you. I can't wait to watch the PS6 burn.
Oh,
I can't wait to watch next gen blow the fuck up in your face
wow.
because you just you
I'll have to see it to believe it, Hat Guy.
you are untouchable. Go ahead. Continue to think you're untouchable. I will literally start.
Well, Hat Guy, you say it the best, man. Let the market speak, dude.
I can't take it that far because I have to see what Xbox. Xbox is in their own world of shit.
Oh.
We need war. If I have to, if we, dude, a week from now, if I got to start not harassing, but politely, but earnestly, I will rally the Xbox guys, bro. I'm ready. We need war.
Oh! He's calling the Xbox guys for backup.
Do this. I'm fucking ready I will rally the Xbox guys. I'll rally Nintendo people if I can.
Oh!
We need war.
He's calling in the troops.
I don't know if I'll get the Nintendo people. I don't know if I'll be able to get them. All right.
I don't see how you're going to get the Xbox guys. They do not fuck with you.
New objective.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, new objective.
Sony's too fortified. Can't penetrate.
You can't penetrate.
We need war.
We need backup. Call them in.
Can't penetrate their fortifications.
Yeah.
We got to rally the Xbox guys and the PlayStation guys. We're going to work together. Now we direct our attention to Asha Sharma and Microsoft and let them know.
Nope. Not happening.
I don't see them doing anything with physical either, brother. Xbox, they don't give a fuck either. None of these corporations give a fuck. What do these fanboys not get? Right? All I can say is,
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
if you really give a fuck about owning games, brother, you better get on that PC and start sailing the high seas. Oh yeah, to be fair, yeah, that was a pause moment with the penetration pause, right? I should have thrown in some pauses there.
Look at you see Sony. You want to save Xbox, Asha Sharma? You want to change everything?
Oh, and look at this guy. Now this guy's talking about saving Xbox.
All aboard the Xbox hate train.
Oh, don't you know Xbox is dead, Hat Guy? All right, Xbox ain't gonna save you, Hat Guy.
Everybody over. We need to let her know.
Uh-huh.
Now's your
Asha.
opportunity.
Yeah.
This
Asha. Now's your chance. Sony's weak. We need you. It's like from one corporation to the other corporation. Brother, these guys ain't gonna help you.
is the golden opportunity. It's not about converting digital buyers to physical buyers. It's not about that. It's about the message. It's about the message. Do you think people, when Sony came out and fucking obliterated Microsoft with their "we need war" whole E3 presentation where we're all about game discs, we're gonna let you borrow your game,
The hot tub time machine.
games. Do you think people still didn't decide to buy digital only? They still did. It was about the message. It was the message.
Hat Guy, those days are gone.
So if I have to shift this battle because Sony's refusing to do shit,
We need
into now I'm trying to plead with Microsoft. You're the only. Sony doesn't care if they lose customers. Apparently, Sony doesn't care.
They don't.
So now Microsoft,
Wow.
bro. Now it's time for you to rise.
Wow. Now it's time for Microsoft to rise to defeat Sony.
We need war.
I don't know, brother. I think the days of disc are gone.
You know, it's weird. It's like people are. I'm encountering like some people. They're like, "Oh well, I've always seen through you, MBG. You're just a grifter, just switching sides and shit." It's like, no, dude. It's about the principle of the matter. It always has been.
Oh, wow. I mean, crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Them PlayStation guys have been tearing his ass up, right? Pause. That's no lie about that. 1 second. No lie about that. I seen this guy James act. I couldn't find the tweet, but thank God I was blessed with the screenshot. Look at this. He says, "I can see why you're beating this drum. It's been your biggest video all week, month, and year. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Damn. On his ass. Look at this. MBG says, a PlayStation channel covering what might be the biggest catastrophe for the brand since the PlayStation 3 announcement is getting views. Damn, that's wild. Well, to be fair, Hat Guy, right? Usually you sit around talking about Xbox on this PlayStation channel, brother. And the crazy thing is this Glassdoor gamer guy, he usually sends in super chats. And look how quick they've turned on your ass, Hat Guy, right? All I can say is...
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
Out of Vaseline now. They done turned on your ass. He does get a little bit into discussing Xbox, right? Let's see what he has to say about Xbox. Now, to be fair, he didn't start talking about Xbox until 3 hours into the stream, which was pretty impressive from Hat Guy.
Right? So they're being transparent. They're sending you the whole email. I'll give Xbox credit here. People were getting really mad at me. I'm tired of dealing with retards, dude.
Oh, wow. And shout out to Sit Up. He's been a member for 7 months. W's in the chat for Sit Up. He says numbers can definitely lie, but not film. Man, you ain't lying about that, man. Shout out to Sit Up, right? And shout out to Blackfish Jr. He said, I tried to super chat Sigs is your daddy on Lono's live stream. YouTube kept blocking me. Sup, Sigs? Well, you know.
I hammer them.
Right? The name that shall not be spoken.
Sig's my daddy?
All right, shout out to Blackfish Jr., man. And to be fair, I tell you guys all the time, let the locals, let them work in peace, right? Especially during these past months, they've been having to work overtime for all this PlayStation bad, right? Let them work in peace, right? Shout out to Blackfish Jr.
Like I'm exhausted. Okay, but NBD, you do not complete this waste because they didn't shut down studios. Like Tony, like okay, Billy. Sorry if your name's Billy. No offense. It's like, okay, yeah, you know what? Hey, hold up though. This ain't as bad as Sony, right? Let me let you in on a
I mean, I don't know. I guess people are just saying that it's good that they didn't shut down studios. I don't know.
little secret. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Both Sony and Microsoft suck ass.
Oh!
Okay? They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about their employees. They don't give a fuck about these creatives.
Oh, but weren't you just calling in Xbox to shave you?
Okay, they're both cutthroat corporate entities that are for profit. This isn't a matter of, well, you know, Xbox didn't do this or PlayStation didn't do that, so they're a little bit better. No. I will say,
I mean, brother, your whole entire channel has been built off of how PlayStation is better than Xbox.
listen, we got it. I did say that. I will say this, though. We
And you gave them their money. Yeah, good
got
point.
to take the W's where we can get them. And I will give Microsoft this W. I will give them this W. It's like a small W next to a big L. W. We need war. You didn't cancel any games. You didn't shut down any studios. You let these studios go. That's a W. I wish Sony would do that. I will say, I like that. I wish they would have done that for Bluepoint and their other studios. That's a W.
Yeah.
And I got
Nope. Not happening.
to give them that. They didn't have to do that.
Yet you have Gok both PlayStation and Xbox in the past, Hack Guy. That is true. He did start off as an Xbox fanboy.
They could have fucking
It's a miracle. MBG finally understands they don't give a fuck about you. Well, yeah, look at what it took.
axed them and tossed them in the trash, and that's that. So I got to give that small W. I say this as somebody where I don't know what the future of my future gaming in the future looks like for me, but State of Decay
Oh, brother, just get on PC.
3, I was worried that was going to get canceled. Senua, they're letting them go out. It's a mini W, and it's the better outcome. I have to admit.
Okay.
It is better to see these studios given a chance to live and possibly thrive. I'm not sure how well they're going to fare, though, without Microsoft's backing, but that's better than shutting them down. I will give them that.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's on them, right? Their future's in their own hands.
But do not make any fucking mistake about this. And this is unfortunate because you're already seeing this. You just see how people want to just suckle off of these corporations, man. They really do. At any opportunity.
From this guy.
Like, do you not understand that they're killing 15% of all Xbox, the biggest gaming entity in the world?
And it's so funny, but these will be the guys who sit around business armchair LARPing. I mean, brother, that's my business.
She just came out and this is like doomsday for like thousands of devs and
The
studios.
devs. Oh yeah, but that's y'all mantra, right? Y'all get up here and talk about support the devs. I mean, layoffs are bad, you know. Layoffs, right? Layoffs are bad. No one's sitting here trying to downplay layoffs, but at least none of the games were canceled. That's what gamers really care about, the games.
And but it's new management, MPT. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, well, we know, Hack Guy.
We need war. Why do you think we were fucking yelling at Phil for over 10 years? What were
Because you guys are PlayStation fanboys.
you doing?
Maybe they were playing games on Game Pass, not buying games, as you guys say.
What were you doing?
Fucking ratioing you on your Twitter post.
You know, but they're you should stick to PlayStation. You should shove it up your ass, buddy, because you're not helping nothing. I'm helping more than you are.
Oh, to be fair, Hack Guy, he's hurt. Yes, he is suffering right now. To be fair, Hack Guy, I mean, you are a PlayStation channel, and it does look like you guys are in a big fight right now. So, I mean, you should probably conserve all your energy to PlayStation. Yo, those Xbox guys be cooking his ass. I gotta hear that one more time. They told him to worry about
You
PlayStation.
should stick to PlayStation. You should shove it up your ass, buddy, because you're not helping nothing. I'm helping more than you are. Now y'all got me yelling.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I gotta watch my neck.
Oh yeah.
I
There you go, sticking your neck out.
Watch my neck.
Pause.
Ray, what it compulsion?
I mean, crazy, dog. Crazy, man. Okay, now peep this, because there was also this as well.
The fuck up. You're ruining our plans. This guy, dude, this guy responded to me in this post, and he's like, "You just stick to being a PlayStation content creator and focus on something." Like, no, like, suck a dick, bro. Like, I'll do what I want on my fucking channel, on my fucking Twitter. You're on my Twitter.
Oh, they just see that you're fighting this battle for physical media. They're just saying maybe you should, focus all your energy on that fight, dude.
Bitch,
Damn, yo, he is seething. They don't want you to spread yourself too thin. Pause.
something like, no, like, suck a dick, bro. Like, I'll do what I want on my fucking channel, on my fucking Twitter. You're on my Twitter, bitch. You respond to me. You give me that engagement.
Yeah, with your engagement bait posts.
I'm not gonna show the I'm not trying to end people out here, man. Okay, I'm not trying to end people, but it's like, no,
End them. Oh yeah, but weren't you just literally saying that you're gonna call in the Xbox guys as a reinforcement for Sony?
I will talk about whatever I want, whenever I want, and there's nothing that you could You can do something about it. Walk the fuck away. Unfollow me. Stop giving me your engagement. It's easy. It's literally the easiest thing to do.
Oh yeah, but you don't want them to do that, Hack Guy. You love that engagement.
You want to hurt any of these companies? You want to hurt me? Walk away. Walk away from the company. Walk away from me. Walk away from it all.
From the guy who says to buy the games physically to hurt my corporation.
That's how you hurt him. But coming to me and telling me what I'm going to do with my content or my Twitter, I don't think so. I do not think so, my friend. I did reply to him politely, though. You know what I said? I just said no.
Right? And shout out to Bashy the Washy. He says, where's my crimson bath that I was promised? Oh, don't worry. We're about to get into the Lono segment. He'll explain what's going on because, Xbox is doing the looky-loo, man. Shout out to Bashy the Washy.
That's all I said. I said more right now. This is what I wanted to say, but I'm like, I'm just telling him no.
Yeah, save your energy. You got a bigger fight for physical media.
I'm just telling them no. To be fair, some people were polite.
Oh,
some people were
good.
polite. They were like, well, at least they saved the studios. But make no mistake. Microsoft announcing they're slaying 15% of their total workforce on Xbox. Remember when they did
14 layers of management. It seems like a whole bunch of bloat. They had to cut the fat, dude.
They definitely
All right, as a business armchair LARPer, you should appreciate that.
That Microsoft, that a corporation would never do. Remember when they straight up lied? And this is a flat out fucking lie where they're like, you remember when the trade commissions, you know, they were like, how do we know this isn't going to result in mass fucking
Trade commission
layoffs? And Microsoft was like, nah. No, come on. We're not gonna.
Oh, buddy, ABK Cup. I told you when we get to ABK, it's always wounds that just never healed with these guys.
Do that. It's just been fucking layoffs ever since. But we all saw that. But we all know. We all knew. Still whining? You're still here. Sit on it, bro.
Damn. Yeah, to be fair, you are whining, right? I mean, the violin is just going. Did he just tell him to sit on it? Pause.
Here. Sit on it, bro. How's that?
All I can say is,
Yeah.
Saying go sit on it and fucking rotate, bitch.
whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then I see some of y'all in the chat.
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
Tell him to sit on it, rotate it, no Vaseline. Pause.
Spin on it. Dude, that's what my grandmother used to say crazy ass shit to me like that.
Wow.
She was crazy. She's like an old Italian woman, dude. She'd be like, sit on it and rotate.
Oh, Italian woman. He really is DSP.
Hey, I'm like
Italian.
a young kid. I'm like, what? I was like a jerk. I don't know. I was an overly rambunctious kid, and she would get pissed off at me. So me,
Hat guy would be pissing off his meme.
you guys know why I get like this sometimes. My grandmother would tell me to go pound sand. Incredible. I still don't know what that means.
Wow.
Go pound sand. I'm
Put on your thinking cap, hat guy.
bring that back.
Crazy. All right, crazy. Nonetheless, right? The hat guy segment. All right. Now we do have the Lono segment, right? You guys should already know. All I can say is
I hammer them.
right, and he flat out hammered them. Let me think, all right? Because give me a second. I do have to take a quick piss, get the coffee and everything. I haven't played this DSP song in a minute, so why not? Let's play this shit right here. It's been a long time. You guys know what time it is.
Legends are gone, I don't know why I can't get no sleep at all. Might as well just play some champions. Can't get no booze at all. But even if I could, there would be one stop on my stream up on your phone. I remind you that it's time to tip, it's time to tip. Legends are gone, I don't know why I can't get no sleep at all. Might as well just play some champions. Can't get no booze at all. But even if I could, there would be one stop on my stream up on your phone. I remind you that it's time to tip, it's time to tip.
Dear Phil, I wrote you, but you're still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 tips back in autumn. Must not have got them. I used my mom's credit card. She must have caught them. But anyways, fuck it. What's up, man? How's Jasper? I do think it's fucked up. You've got so many detractors, illegal restreamers, hate channels, reactors, and every single one of them says you're down from the rafters, and every single one of them knows you're always plastered, that you were grooming Candalee and tried to trap her, and every single one of your streams is a disaster. But at least you have support from some overcooked pasta.
Legends are gone, I don't know why I can't get no sleep at all. Might as well just play some champions. Can't get no booze at all. But even if I could, there would be one stop on my stream up on your phone. I remind you that it's time to
Alright, I got an anonymous
it's time to tip.
Dear Phil, I've been a fan since 2011. I even got that underground shit with Project 7. I loved all the shit you did with John Rambo. That shit was back. I got a room full of posters and pictures of Cat My mom, my wife, is pregnant and I'm about to be a father too. If I have a daughter, I'm gonna name it after you. Anyway, I really hope this tip will get you through. Forever yours, your biggest fan. P.S. We should be together too.
My dreams all gone, I don't know why I can't get no sleep at all. Might as well just play some champions. Can't get no booze at all. But even if I could, there would be one stop on my stream up on your phone. I remind
This right here
you that it's
sucks.
time to tip, it's time to tip.
Yikes. Okay, 1 second. All right. So we're going to get into the Lono hour, right? And all I can say is you guys know Lono was waiting. Oh, buddy, he was waiting for this Xbox bad shoe to drop. 1,000% he was waiting for it, and he finally got it. And the rest, I'll just let the clips speak for themselves, man. All I can say is he is who we thought he was, all right? He is who we thought he was. 1 second. Let me pull this out. Pause.
That's not
Okay. And it's crazy because he started this shit off, right? He started the stream off. Let me pull up this picture. He started the stream off. This was the original title. The original title was "It's Bad. Xbox mass closures plus PlayStation kills this, yada yada," right? But you know, there were no closures. So shout out to him. He did change it to "It's Bad. Xbox mass layoffs," but nonetheless, just wait until you see Lono's take on all of this right here. 1 second. Let me start it up. Right? Because we do start off discussing Game Pass.
If this was 1,600 managers, I don't mind. If it's 1,600 devs, I do mind. A $10 super chat from Dune. Do you think they will change Game Pass? Game Pass is great value for customers, but as someone who ran a business for years, the math does not make sense.
And it's always the business armchair LARPers that talk about how a Game Pass doesn't make sense. Instead of just looking at the value that it provides consumers, letting Microsoft figure out all the other shit.
They make profit. She literally said that they were losing like 64 cents on the dollar. Like, that's absolutely absurd. Remember the big dumb debate we had the other day about being profitable? I mean,
Wow.
She's literally walking out here and saying that they were just losing. They were just losing money. Basically, she's saying...
Did they not say Game Pass is staying and it's up 30 million subs? I mean, brother, it didn't seem like they said much about Game Pass. That's why it's funny that they want to, fearmonger like it's going to go away. I could see changes happening with it, but I mean, it's crazy. They want that to happen so bad.
In a typical year, we lost 64 cents for every dollar we invested. As we reset Xbox, we will help independent creators succeed by providing open development tools and audiences to realize their vision. Yeah, I don't think Game Pass is safe. Like I've said for a while, if they're going to rip everything down to the studs, then you have to completely restructure what Game Pass is.
Yeah, and your idea, right, when you get on your business armchair LARPing shit, is for them to turn Game Pass into trials.
I think they're going to have to completely...
Sigs, did you see the screenshot I sent you right after the stream? He didn't read my comment, so I had to screenshot it for documentation. Oh, damn.
Restructure what Game Pass is. It's too expensive. I literally went round and round with a guy about this last week, and he super...
Oh, you said you got banned for saying this. You are a disingenuous, pompous ass. Ban me for that. Don't worry, I won't be back. Wow. Right? Wow, Tribal Chief. Right? And then he goddamn...
I hammer them.
Hammered you, right? Crazy shit, man.
Super chatted over $180, and then she publishes this today proving everything he said completely wrong. It's like she's literally admitting they've not been profitable, they've been losing money. So if you think Game Pass is safe, if you think Day and Date is safe, they're going to completely restructure all of that. They're letting...
I mean, who really knows what they're going to do in the future? But I just find it funny. Every time that Game Pass comes up, you want that shit to die so badly. even though it provides value to the consumer. It's crazy to me. These guys, rather armchair LARP and whatnot, business armchair LARP and whatnot, and talk about whether it's sustainable or not. I mean, shit. If it wasn't sustainable, I'm pretty sure they'd cut that shit off. There's no better time for them to cut that shit off now than right now, if you ask me, right? And shout out to Blackfish Jr. He says the Game Pass gone in order to complain. They Game Pass gone in order, maybe I'm reading that wrong. I don't know. But they hate Game Pass. That's one thing that we've learned from these documentations. They cannot stand Game Pass. And I will always say, I think that's the most value that Xbox offers, Game Pass, in my opinion.
They're letting 3,000 people go. You think Game Pass is safe?
Who knows?
This is an
but one thing I do know, of course, you don't think it's safe.
Absolute drastic response to their standing in the gaming world. It is a drastic response.
Oh, they want Game Pass gone in order to complain. Okay, and that's a good point, Blackfish, because they say that they need to get rid of it, but if they got rid of it, I guarantee you these guys would talk shit. Right? So even when they lowered pricing, he called it price anchoring. It's damned if they do, damned if they don't. It just seems like it's going to be an eternal L no matter what they do.
And I said from the very beginning that, the unprecedented nature of the acquisition was going to lead to this sort of a situation. So now
and here goes my ABK.
The size and the unprecedented nature of the ABK acquisition is now equaled by unprecedented layoffs. Like, this is historical. I mean, people will look back on this moment and say that this was one of the most significant moments in the history of gaming, because it is. Like,
wow. Yeah, this is such a significant moment in history. They will turn the pages, and then the kids, they will talk about this day. I mean, I don't know, Lono. I know you guys will hold on to this and talk about it.
What a wild ride. In the same year that
Right, and shout out to Bashi to Washi. He says, this is not layoffs. This is an overdue correction. Okay, brother, it is layoffs. I do, like I said, I do think they need to cut the fat, but it is layoffs. Should have been a deeper cut of layoffs. Wow. 14 layers of useless management is crazy. We talked about that shit at the beginning of the show. 14 layers is fucking insane. That just shows their shit was extremely bloated. I mean, it's crazy. I guess they got to start somewhere, right? Shout out to Bashi to Washi. Shout out to Bashi to Washi, man. He cooking.
GTA 6 launches and releases. We get historic layoffs and Sony announcing no more physical. Like, you.
Oh, wow. My GTA 6.
This is such a bewildering time. If you guys.
I mean, not really. To be fair, right? I mean, a lot of people have been saying this shit about the gaming industry, dog. A lot of people have been saying that this shit is bloated and that it's cooked and that it's going to collapse on itself, even though you like to sit here and say, oh, that's not true. Gaming's as good as it's ever been and everything. And we're seeing layoffs all across the gaming industry, dog. Crazy. Now peep this, because he is going to go on to talk about Blade.
Just got here. What's good? What's the chat? Asha Sharma has officially announced that 1,600 people today are being laid off. Another 1,600 will be laid off by the end of fiscal year 27. The only good news to come out of this is that Compulsion Games and Double Fine are spinning off as independent. Okay. Undead Labs, the guys who make State of Decay, and Ninja Theory have found buyers. So they will be safe, as in they'll be able to continue to operate. We have no idea.
Yeah, which I definitely think is somewhat of a W, man. At least they didn't get shut down. And shout out to Mr. Literal. The funny thing is, most of the gaming casuals don't seem to care much about the Xbox layoffs and seem to care a lot more about the PS5 disc. Bingo. That's what's crazy. That shit is overshadowing the Xbox bad 1,000%, right? But, someone's got to hold this dadgum company accountable.
Hammer them.
And I know Lono was just the guy, right? I know Lono was just the guy, man. Shout out to Mr. Literal. So no studio closes, exactly.
They will be safe, as in they'll be able to continue to operate. We have no idea what it means for their projects. Arcane Leon is currently in negotiations. It doesn't say negotiations, actually. It says, what does she say specifically about them? Let me find it. The way she speaks about,
and they're working on that Blade shit.
Arcane Leon, there's not a guarantee that they're safe. Arcane's management is beginning required in France, so they're operating out of France. This may be a requirement. They are beginning required consultation with its works council to review potential strategic options. So I don't know what that means. That sounds to me like they're beginning the stages because they're going to get hit.
Wow.
So they're talking to the Works Council because they're going to get, it sounds like Leon's getting hit with layoffs. Not closure, but layoffs. Which to me means Blade might be under the gun. Like, they might be like, no, Blade's not
Of course, he's just going to assume the worst thing possible.
coming. You guys are going to get laid off. Your project's too expensive. Maybe they're trying to turn Arcane Leon into a support studio or something. I don't know.
Like I said, it definitely looks like a lot of shit is up in smoke, but it's just funny. He always assumes the worst. Hot take, Leon hasn't made anything worthwhile since Dishonored 1. Hey, brother, well. To be fair, I somewhat do agree.
The year the gaming industry died, I mean, the gaming industry's not dying. It's just the Xbox has been in a bad state this entire time, and the gaming industry's been...
Wow.
All aboard the Xbox hate train.
Brother, you're seeing fucking consoles go through the fucking roof. $80, $100 versions of fucking games. Games are launching. They're buggy, fucking broken. The shit with DRM. And you want to say, oh, the gaming industry's not dying. Even though you see layoffs all across. You look to your left, you look to your right. You say, layoffs? Oh, but it's just Xbox. This guy right here, man.
doing just fine. Xbox
Yeah, everyone else is doing just fine.
has sucked this entire gen. They're just now finally admitting it to us. This isn't the gaming industry dying. It's a sick patient.
Yeah, in the gaming industry, it's just Xbox, right? And shout out to Bashy the Washy. He says, nah, Siggy, this is a correction for the hiring spree during COVID. Useless, bloated workforce. Asha needs to turn this around, and she's not shy to do it. I mean, I do think that the workforce was bloated, of course, but I mean, still layoffs, right? Layoffs, right? It is layoffs, and I mean, they did lay off a shit ton of people, man. But shout out to Bashy the Washy.
Admitting they need treatment. Like, that's what this is. This is a very, very terminally ill patient being like, I need...
Yeah, a very, very, very terminal, layoffs. You guys know I always got to slip that one in there. Very, very terminally ill, Xbox bad.
treatment. I've been in denial about it for the last 6 years. This is where I jump off this train heading off a cliff, says Christopher Burnett. Hope Xbox and Sony both fail with their next consoles. I won't support or buy either. I've canceled my GTA pre-order with GameStop. I wish you well. I mean, I don't...
Damn, yo, trouble in console paradise. These guys are getting the hell up out of there.
I've canceled my GTA pre-order with GameStop.
Not the GTA pre-order.
I wish you well. I mean, I don't...
You don't need 14 layers. Yeah, I agree. I mean, don't get me wrong. The layoffs do make sense, but it still is people losing their
I
jobs
don't
and whatnot.
think the majority of gamers are going to have that strong of a response to these situations. Guys, we're 20 likes away from 200 likes.
Okay, right. Crazy shit. Okay, now peep this right here. Because here's where he starts talking more so about the studios and whatnot that got spun off. Peep this right here.
Steven Totillo says Microsoft's new gaming cuts, some 3,200 jobs impacted through June of 2027, follow cuts of over 2,500 in 2024 and scores in 2025, a brutal sequence of events. He says 4 studios are being divested. Compulsion, Undead, Double Fine, Ninja Theory accounts for around 350 of the job cuts, I'm told. Arcane could add 100 plus more. While the fate of these studios will draw a lot of attention, the lion's share of the 3,200 cuts are outside those teams. This, again, is why I say don't get so excited about the fact that we don't have any studio closure announcements today.
Wow.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
So people shouldn't be excited that there weren't any studios that got closed?
Literally could be that these studios are being set up for closure with that significant amount of layoffs at the company.
What up, Eldrick? Glad that you stopped by, dog.
Like, with that amount of layoffs, you definitely could be looking at studio closures still.
Yeah, I mean, they'll cross that bridge when they get there, but as of right now, there were no studios closed down, and I think that's somewhat a W.
Year after cutting around 9,000 employees,
Yeah, you just can't win. Yeah, well, this is Lono, brother.
Microsoft is making further layoffs today as it begins its new
Then why not just close? Then why not close them down? That's a great question.
financial year. This is from Tom Warren, I believe. The software maker is laying off around 4,800 employees today, approximately 2.1% of the workforce. Most of the employees affected by today's cuts are in Microsoft's commercial sales business or the company's Xbox division.
bloated.
In an internal memo to employees, Amy Coleman, executive vice president and Microsoft chief people officer, blamed the job losses on a changing technology industry and the need to adjust resources and roles to shift how we operate to respond to how AI is impacting companies like Microsoft. Quote, I also want to be direct that the roles eliminated today are not being replaced by AI. At the same time, what is true is that AI is changing how work gets done.
I find that line so funny.
That's this glorious commercial corporate double speak. What the frick?
Wow. Oh, but you usually love that corpo double speak, right? I thought you were fluent in that.
Will you touch on the NVIDIA news about gaming GPUs? I don't really cover stuff like that. It's not really...
Yeah.
If it's on PC, no.
All right, you thought this was like a gaming news, dude? No.
Even in my radar right now, we have probably the largest round of gaming layoffs in history. My city has 7,000.
Yeah. We're talking about the largest rounds of gaming layoffs in history, dude.
Population. Microsoft dropped more people than my whole town over the course of many years. Yeah. I mean, if you look at how many jobs they've, like, you want to keep context. Like, Microsoft is just so insanely large, okay? Like, they are so insanely large. They've added a stupid amount of jobs and employees over the last 10 years.
Yeah, and it seems like they did it fucking needlessly when you look at the 14 layers of management.
They still have way more. I know it sucks for the people that have lost their jobs, but like the job ad total is still very large for Microsoft. Undead going solo? No. Undead's being purchased by another owner. Ninja Theory's being purchased by another owner.
Okay, so that's a W, right?
Compulsion and Double Fine are going independent. We do not know the status.
Good luck to them.
Of Arcane Leon. They're doing required consultation because of like European law. They're located in France, so they have to go through like required consultation to review like potential strategic options. We don't know what's going to happen to them. They could literally be facing closure or layoffs or divestiture, being spun off independent.
And this is what I mean. It's always the worst option possible whenever it's Xbox coverage with this guy.
It's great, but it's not great if the studio's dead in a year. I think people need to realize that.
And you see, let's hear this again. Right, here he goes.
Closure or layoffs or divestiture, being spun off. Being spun off independent's great, but it's not great if the studio's dead in a year. I think people need to realize that.
I mean, well, brother, it was either that or just shut them down. At least give them a chance.
People need to realize that. Like, it's great that Compulsion and Double Fine are going independent, but it's like they could still be gone in a year. It's a very precarious time to be a game dev. Like, going independent sounds great, but
I mean, it's better than getting your shit shut down.
I'm actually more concerned for them than I am for Undead and for than I am for Ninja Theory.
They'll have to figure it out. One thing I know is making good games will always help.
Like, Ninja Theory and Undead are probably safer because they're getting purchased. Double Fine and Compulsion are at way more risk. And we don't know what's happening with Arcane Leon. Let's not forget.
Yeah, we don't know what's happening, but you're just up here automatically assuming the worst thing possible. The worst thing possible. Okay, now peep this, because now we get a little bit of conspiracy, Lono. And he really lets the genie out the bottle with this one. Wait till you guys hear this. I hope you guys have your tinfoil hats ready. This one's a little bit hard to keep up with. Sigs, I was wrong. Game Pass is up to 34 million subs. I thought they said that was only at 30. I mean, let Sony buy them. I thought they buy and nurture those devs is their job. Good point. If anyone can fix it, it's PlayStation.
Double Fine. Once again, Double Fine Productions will be an independent studio. We're thankful to everyone at Xbox for 7 great years together and for working with us to reach an outcome which preserves our history and culture and returns ownership of our games to us. To everyone who has reached out to us these past few weeks, thank you so much for all your kind words. We've been deeply touched by all your messages. We will share more news soon on what comes next. Your continued support is greatly appreciated. Tim and all at Double Fine. Here's the thing you need to realize is even these studios getting spun off, like I said, they're still at risk.
Oh, yeah. Double Fine was the one that made Kiln. Oh, yeah. All I can say is good luck to them guys.
They're at risk of losing a lot, laying off a lot, or being closed.
Yeah, if they don't make some good games.
So If you look at the number of studios now that Xbox had, they no longer have Toys for Bob, The Initiative, Double Fine, Compulsion, Ninja Theory, Undead, Roundhouse,
And shout out to Blackfish Jr. He says they got a runway to complete current projects. That's generous. Again, when does this happen for us in regular life? Brother, that's a great point. That's what I'm saying. You know, them getting spun off or sold or whatever the hell, man, going independent, I think it's a lot better than them just shutting them down, right? But, you know, what does your boy Siggs know, right? What do I know, man? Shout out to Blackfish Jr.
Alpha Dog, Tango Gameworks, Arcane Austin, and now Arcane Leon. So they'll still have Turn 10, Rare, Machine Games, Playground Games, Obsidian, The Coalition, id Software, ZeniMax, Bethesda, Mojang, 343, World's Edge, and then they have Treyarch, Raven, High Moon,
Holy shit.
Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, and Demonware. I don't even know if all those studios are safe, I'm be honest with you guys. That's an awful lot of studios to go through. So many. I mean,
yeah. There's got to be some layoffs, some studio closures,
thousands of layoffs. I still question, and I'm still curious if there are studios that are going to get closed down.
Oh, we know,
Lono. Not saying it's today. It's disguise. Think about what she's saying.
Oh, brother, we heard what she said, right? None of the studios were closed. Just hang it up, Lono.
1,600 people today, and by the end of fiscal 27, another 1,600. So 3,200 total.
Same for PlayStation. That's a good point.
I don't think we get through that without studio.
That's what he's hoping for? Yes, that is 1,000% what he's hoping for. Let's hear this one more time.
1,500. So 3,200 total. I don't think we get through that without studio closure. I just don't think so. They've got too many.
Right, and shut up the Psalms. He says, let Rare go and give me a Donkey Kong 64 remake. All right? Shut out the Psalms, man. Crazy, dog. We'll see, man. I mean, things are definitely a-changing, man. Shut up the Psalms.
Studios. For that not to happen. I just don't think they want to announce it today. I think they... Listen, you guys know me. You guys know how I cover Xbox and Microsoft.
Oh, brother.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Yes, you ain't lying about that, brother. All I can say is...
all aboard the Xbox hate train.
Yeah, we know, right? That's why I'm like, I got my tinfoil hat ready, Lono, right? What do you have to say? One more time.
You guys know me. You guys know how I cover Xbox and Microsoft.
Yeah, you go with the word on the street.
They're going to have you looking over here, and they're going to want everybody talking about, mark my words, most of the pro Xbox outlets are going to fixate on the fact that the 4 studios were saved and not shut down.
I mean, brother, that's a good thing. They could have easily shut them down. And shout out to Bashi the Washi. He says, Siggy, they left with their IPs. That is way too generous for a greedy company like Microsoft. Yet this is not enough. I don't see Bungie doing the same. Hey, brother, well, you know, false equivalency. You can't compare the two, dude. Bungie was not PlayStation's fault, brother, right?
You should know
I documented this, right? Shout out to Bashi the Washi, man.
That's your red herring. That's your distraction. That's your...
brother, that's not a distraction. That's a literal fact. They could have shut down those studios, but they didn't. They at least gave them a chance to survive.
Kansas City Shuffle. That's what they're going to do. They're going to get everybody to fixate on those four studios. And I'm telling you, by the end of fiscal 27, there will be studio closures. That's too many layoffs. That's over 3,000 people being laid off.
I mean, I could definitely see some studios getting closed down. It's funny, you guys were talking about it. I thought it was going to be a bloodbath. That's why it's crazy, you know. We get this long ass fucking novel from Asha, and then she turns around and says that no studios have been closed. I mean, it's crazy.
I don't know how that doesn't lead to studio closure. They have so many.
Didn't he just spend weeks talking about leakers saying the studios were shut down? Oh, brother, we're gonna get into that. Yes, he did.
Studios. Oh, those studios, how many are support? I don't know. I think they're being very, very careful with this because they know the PR is terrible. They know the PR is terrible. Street Shadow with a $5 super chat says, honestly, all the studios would have me interested in investing in Xbox are now gone. I grew up as a PlayStation guy and have never built an attachment to Xbox first party. It's not a red herring. It's going to be used as a red herring. Everybody is going to fix.
I mean, brother, don't get me wrong. I do think it's some point, it's some type of good news out of all the bad news. But I mean, it is what it is, brother. That's what it genuinely is. They could have closed down these studios.
Fixate on the fact that these 4 studios were not shut down. They're not going to fixate on the fact that by the end of fiscal 27.
Okay, and brother, if they were shut down, that's what everybody would have fixated on. Like, brother, damned if you do, damned if you don't. And I mean, holy fucking freeze frame right here.
3,200 people will be let go. Like, if you're doing 1,600 a day and another 1,600 by the end of fiscal 27, you don't want people fixating on that large number. You're going to want your people, your folks that kind of run Defense Force for you, you're going to want them fixating on the fact that, oh, yay, these studios are alive and well. Which, again, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm telling you.
But that's exactly what you're doing. Now you're making it seem like fucking Xbox. You said it's a Kansas City shuffle. So now you're saying that they're doing that just to put up a front while they're, gearing up to cut off studios. And that's what everybody's going to be talking about. I mean, this is just wicked work. Instead of just saying, oh, yeah, it is a good thing that the studios aren't shut down. It's just more
Stop the fear mongering.
More fear mongering. And it's crazy. There's a lot of stuff on the table for you to fear monger. You know, a lot of people lost their jobs and whatnot, but you're over here talking about studios that didn't get shut down.
What's going to happen? I'm telling you what's going to happen. I've covered.
What the hell is Kansas City Shuffle? You'd have to ask Lono.
This company enough to know what they're going to do. They're going to utilize the way that they're treated, the way that they get sort of astroturfed for. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Brother, AstroTurf, people are talking facts. Brother, they didn't shut down the studios.
Watch the coverage. Watch the articles. Watch how this is talked about. I guarantee you it's just another Kansas City shuffle. They're going to get everybody fixating on the fact that, like, oh, these 4 studios are not getting closed down. And then that'll be the focus, that Double Fine lives.
Oh, I know deep down inside, Lono is so fucking pissed that no studios got closed down. All these journalists, all the journalists told him it was going to be a bloodbath. He is upset that he did get it. Shout out to Gamer Life Studio. He said, I wish Sony didn't shut down Blue Point or London. Well, they had to do it. They had to do that. That's a false equivalency, right? A lot of false equivalence tonight. Shout out to Gamer Life Studio.
Compulsion lives. Ninja Theory and Undead live. It's just like celebrating price anchoring on Game Pass. They're going to get people to celebrate something that's dire.
Brother, if the studios were shut down, it'd be a completely different fucking conversation. You can't sit here and try to spin that these studios having a chance to still survive is a bad thing. Like, what are we doing, Lono?
I'm telling you, that's how it's going to go.
A report said that he was disappointed that Blue Point was shut down. Yeah, that's true. I think he spun it like, oh, they wanted Blue Point to do something and they said no, so push came to shove. I think he phrased it something like that. Okay, now peep this, because someone comes in and has the nerve to say this to Lono. I want you guys to peep this.
Still function after. I don't have strong feelings about this because as a customer, I doubt my experience is going to change from this, and this cut cost at the very least is going to lead to a somewhat healthier Xbox.
Damn. Right? Damn, look at the look on his face. Oh, buddy, right? Look at the look on his face. He is seething. No way someone just typed that into his chat on his Xbox bad day.
At this point, Sala, when guys like you type that, I'm not even going to respond because I think you know what you're typing is ridiculous, and so that's why I'm not going to respond to it. I'm not. I'm not wasting my...
Oh, but you guys talk all the time about how Microsoft was reckless and they were overspending. Now they're trimming the fat and whatnot. I mean, the chatter isn't wrong. Exactly, I know. But it just rains on his Xbox bad parade. And the crazy thing is, this Solemn guy, I've heard this guy for a minute. I'm pretty sure this is one of his regulars.
Breath on people who think this won't affect them. I think that is something that is foolish and empty.
I mean, shit, Solemn didn't lose his job. Solemn didn't lose his job. How is this going to affect him?
So... I'm not doing that with you today. You don't even believe what you're typing. Makes you wonder why these leaks...
No, you don't even believe what you're saying, brother. Don't get mad that he gave you a gamer's perspective, right? If you just took a fucking second from being a business armchair LARPer, I think you could understand where he's coming from.
Were that they were getting shut down. Well, Hilly, I think the leaks were that they were getting shut down because that was a very real possibility. I think that was...
Now Paris is saying he pulled a Filipino shuffle. Oh, pulled a Filipino shuffle. Listen, we're not going to do this with you today, Paris.
100% on the table. 100% on the table. Like, and also, it's hard not to think, Hilly, that that's a great way of playing the public like a fiddle.
Conspiracy, Lono.
Like, it's so hard not to be suspicious of Microsoft and conspiratorial with how they handle things.
Lono, just put the styrofoam hat on, Lono. All right, just put the styrofoam hat on, man. Shout out to Hijinks. He says, different opinion. You're just a troll. Have a ban, yeah.
I hammer them.
Well, he's not doing it today with them, right? He waited long for this Xbox bad right here.
It's his opinion, though. It's a stupid opinion. It's uninformed, ignorant, and not based in fact. So
how is his opinion stupid when he's saying this isn't going to affect him? Nigga, he don't work for Microsoft. Right? I mean, layoffs, right? You know, whenever we talk about layoffs, I will always say, you know, layoffs are bad. But how does it affect him?
I think his opinion's stupid.
Wow. Wow. Wow, you're going to talk to your boy Solemn like that?
You did, though? I'm dismissing his opinion. I'm not engaging with it. Learn the difference. It's hard not to get conspiratorial about Microsoft. To think that you get it to leak and you get people out there talking that these studios are going to get closed down.
Wow.
So then what does the headline...
So all the Xbox bad that you've seen from journalists the past 2-3 weeks when they were saying it was going to be a bloodbath and everything, that was actually Microsoft leaking that information so they can turn around and then, you know, do what they did with these 4 studios and spin it like a W. This is Lono's point, by the way.
Become. The headline becomes, oh, no, they're not closed. Yay. Like, it's extremely hard.
I mean, but everybody's still talking about the layoffs as well.
Extremely hard not to think that that was a form of manipulation. Wow. With the way this company...
Yeah, it's manipulation. They can't keep getting away with it. And shout out to Hijinks. He says, it wasn't a leak. It was official. I mean, brother. Well, you know, Lono, he's got to spin it one way, dog.
Operates. They're the experts at the Kansas City Shuffle.
Oh,
they're the experts at it. They get you to look over here when what they're doing's over here. Like, they're so good at this.
Wow.
They get everybody scared to death that all these studios are going to be closed, and then they come out and like,
I mean, everybody at Microsoft, brother. I mean, the average person isn't scared for those studios. Let's just keep it 1,000. I mean, I could definitely see the workers at Microsoft being worried. It definitely seems like people are losing their jobs.
No. No, they're fine. These 2 are going independent, and these 2 have buyers. What is?
And look at that. He is pissed. He is so mad that they have buyers, man. I'm telling you, it is crazy, dog. Crazy, man. Okay, now peep this. Because now, he's gonna start talking about the media and the coverage and whatnot. One moment.
Jimmy Mack with $5.
Wow. How many super chats for you to hit the Kansas City Shuffle on stream, brother?
Nope. Not happening.
I would have to figure out what the hell that is.
It's not great news, but definitely overblown by the media. No studio. Jimmy Mack with $5. It's not great news, but definitely overblown by the media. No studios closed. They maintain their IPs. Employees at the studios still employed. Right there, boys.
Wow.
There's your bullet.
Lono did not like this.
Points for your YouTube video. Start a Bleed Green channel. Those are perfect bullet points for it.
I mean, well, to be fair, everybody was saying that it was a bloodbath. I mean, shit, at one point they were even saying that Microsoft was going to sell off Xbox. I mean, those studios were closed. It does seem like a W. The layoffs are bad, but I mean, at least none of the studios were closed.
For a defense.
Right, shout out to Razor Ultron. He says, I wish Xbox had shut down Naughty Dog and Insomniac, brother. Y'all are getting crazy today, man. Shout out to Razor Ultron. Extremely bad faith. All right, shout out to Razor Ultron, man. Crazy.
Force video. Perfect bullet points. 3,200.
I mean, they are good bullet points. That's what happened.
People being laid off. Likely studio closures coming. This is all to distract from the fact that there probably will be studios closed.
So he's already made it headcanon now that they did this as like a smokescreen to distract people. I mean, crazy. And shout out to Mellow Rebel. He says, I'd like to ask Lono how Sony Jizz tastes. Just curious. Well, you know he watches the streams, right? shout out to Mellow Rebel. You know he watches the streams, man. Crazy.
Those are perfect bullet points of defense. Unprecedented layoffs, and it's being overblown. You see, Chad?
Well, I mean, you are up here fear-mongering the studios getting spun off. I mean, that's literally what you're doing. And to be fair, the way that the media was spinning it did seem like it was going to be a lot worse than what happened.
You see? It's like, look how quick. Look how quick they are so good at this. They're staggeringly good at this.
Wow.
They get the public to defend them as they swing an axe, just lopping
I mean, is that defense or is that stating what happened, brother? None of the studios got closed.
the heads off of 3,000 positions, and it's
Why would they do that as a smokescreen? If they wanted to, they just shut down the studios. They would have done it. I agree, but apparently they did that to win over the Bleed Green guys so they could run defense on social media. That's what Lono's saying.
like, everybody calm down. You guys are overblowing this, man. These 4 studios get to stay open and keep their IPs.
I mean, but don't you think that's a W, Lono? Like, I don't see why you're upset that people are bringing that up when it's a fact.
This is being overblown. What do you mean? It's literally a historic moment of layoffs, and it's being overblown? That's an accurate description.
I do think the layoffs are bad, but at least they didn't close any studios, man. I'm just going to keep on saying that. It's the truth.
Not all laid off? Yes. Yes. Xbox could burn their entire division down to one guy named Stan. And you'd be like, Stan is still there. So, I mean, Xbox is still good. You know?
It's better than the alternative, but Lono wanted the alternative to happen. 1,000%. Don't worry, his mask is going to slip.
They didn't lay off everybody. Good old Stan is still there. You know? 20,000 people packed it up and went home, but not everybody. Like, it's insane to me. Like,
the facts of the situation is insane to you, Mr. Business Armchair LARPer?
I really want you to track with what people were doing all the way up to this moment. It was all this, but Sony, though. But Sony. You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
And there we go. PlayStation has entered the chat.
Though. And then we went and looked at the studios Sony closed, and like 3 or 4 of them were...
Yeah, and after talking all this shit about layoffs and studios getting shut down and everything, you defended it.
10 or 20 people at most. VR...
And you hand-waved it.
Studios, mobile studios. Xbox...
yeah, and you have like this weird fucking headcanon that VR studios and whatever don't matter. And you said, fuck those VR studios.
Can walk out, lay off 1,600 people with another 1,600 people on the way. And don't get it twisted.
Oh yeah, it's the great reset, dude. And you guys were talking about this for weeks. Last week when the shit was going on with the PlayStation disc, you kept on bringing it up. It's the great reset, dude.
The way that
you had more than enough time to prepare for this.
Setting these totals up is a convenient way to get everybody confused.
Wow.
It's extremely convenient.
Stop the fear mongering.
So now the way they're setting it up is to confuse people.
That everything is divisible by 1,600. Do you want to know why? Because that makes it harder for the new headlines to not just seem like the old headlines. This is all manipulation.
Wow, so it's all manipulation. Microsoft can't keep getting away with it.
It's just utter convenience that, like, it's 1,600 from Xbox. It's going to be another 1,600 by the end of the fiscal period. Apparently, there's also 1,600 being fired at Microsoft. Why do you think it's that total, like, every single time?
Oh, well, I think...
Sorry, player. You out of Vaseline now.
I think they're out of Vaseline now. They're cutting the fat.
Because that's going to confuse everybody. No, they're going to be like, well, no. They already did 1,600. Is this a new 1,600? Is this the same?
Brother, when they do layoffs, I guarantee you nobody will be confused. People will talk about it. What are we doing here, Lono? I mean, he is reaching hard for this one.
Which 1,600 are we talking about? Like, even the numbers they're using are designed to confuse you so that you don't know what's going on. It's 3,200, but it's 1,600 today. Do you want to know why? By the end of fiscal 27, there'll be another...
Right, and shout out to Mr. Literal. He says, how is it confusing? Asha clearly laid out in her memo what was happening and why she was doing it. Stop the fear-mongering. Well, you know, I'll play
fear-mongering.
But that was just the Kansas City shuffle, dude. Right? That was just the Kansas City shuffle, dude. All I can say is...
You should know this.
You should know this, right? Shout out to Mr. Literal.
A round of 1,600, and within SEO and search
This is Alex Jones level of buffoonery. Well, one thing I'll say is Lono always gets like this when he's covering Xbox.
And AI and the way all these algorithms work, everything's going to get confused on the data.
Wow, my AI and my algorithm. I mean, this is crazy.
And think that it's like, oh, it's the same 1600. This is old news. No one said it's good, just overblown. It's not being overblown. It isn't. How is it?
I mean, to be fair, it was being overblown before the layoffs and whatnot, right? A lot of people were making it seem like mad studios were going to be cut off.
Being overblown.
And you're up here hoping that that's the case.
It is an unprecedented, historic level of layoffs, and nobody even knows the number. Because they're using these divisions of 1600, 1600.
I thought she said 3,200.
1600.
When it's all said and done or whatever the fuck.
So nobody knows, like, wait, but is it 1600 from Xbox? Does the 1600 include those guys? Wait. Is it 1600 at Microsoft too? Wait, there's another 1600
brother, who cares?
coming. And so everybody's confused.
Yeah, most people are just focusing on the studios and the games, dog. I mean, like I said, it sucks when you get laid off and you lose your job, man. But I mean, that's not our problem as gamers.
And you're like, oh, it's being overblown. Being overblown by who exactly?
The journalists, by you guys, the PlayStation audience, right? For the past few months.
Here's what's always funny to me. Without fail, the dyed-in-the-wool Xbox fans, you're in.
Wow.
We need war.
You're right. Without fail, whenever anything happens with Xbox, he starts a fucking
We need war.
going after the Xbox fans, right? Because we all know he's a PlayStation fanboy.
Instinct is to have a go at the press before saying anything about Microsoft or
Yeah, leave the press alone.
Xbox. You're quicker to hold the press accountable for overblowing this or for the Xbox tax. Your instinct is to do that instead of being like, let's hold them accountable. They're the ones doing.
I mean, brother, people are losing their jobs. They're getting held accountable.
They're committing mass destruction.
Right? Shout out to Blackfish Jr. He says, South of Midnight multiplayer. Hey, listen, get out of there. Get out of there, man. Shout out to Blackfish Jr.
Of talent and jobs, and you're worried about how headlines are written? Your priorities are upside down, brother. They're so upside down. It's like, who
Yeah, you need to get your pitchforks and go over to Microsoft and riot.
the heck cares if somebody writes an article that's a little hyperbolic and you're like, you're going to
Okay, so you admit that the articles are hyperbolic.
take issue with that. You're like, no, that's a problem. It's not a problem that these guys tried to spend their way out of trouble and now
Hey, listen, he's just saying that the way that they were playing it, right? The way the journalists were talking about it was going to be an Xbox bloodbath. And listen, we were ready.
All aboard the Xbox hate train.
All right, we were going to hop aboard the Xbox hate train. And all we're saying is there was no studios closed, dude. You know, we got gypped a little
they're
bit.
eliminating thousands.
And I know you feel gypped too, Lono, even though you won't admit it. And shout out to Hijinks. He says, this anger makes me think he was in the chair watching Madam and Phil Spender. Wow. Whoa. All I can say is no comment, right? No comment, man. Shout out to Hijinks.
Thousands of jobs in one swing. There'll be thousands of jobs eliminated again.
Yeah.
But it's being overblown because 4 studios got to keep their doors open. Jiminy Christmas. You guys have your priority.
I mean, all I could say is just imagine if those 4 studios would have been closed, brother. This would have been a completely different stream. It probably would have gone on longer.
He's all wrong. You deserve everything you get from this brand because you don't care what they do. It's all about the Xbox tax and the hyperbole from the press. That's what's upsetting to you. Not thousands of people being fired. Or, I'm sorry, not fired, laid off.
I mean, just wicked. And don't worry, we do have a reason because he is going to get into speaking about Xbox and how a lot of the studios were struggling to put out games, you know, at least in a timely manner, right? You know how that matters. And he gives his opinions on why it took so long for those games to come out. Lono, you don't care about those people being fired either, right? I mean, dog, it's crazy to see, man. Peep this right here.
That. Matthew says, I hear you and appreciate the response, but they got like 6 years making their creative games no one played. They are not guaranteed this forever, never were.
Damn. I mean, brother, that's just what it is. I mean, nobody wants to see people lose their jobs, but if they make games and they're not good, I mean, why keep them around? That's what it's all about.
I get where you're coming from, but I think the slowness of production is shared across Xbox Studios for one reason, and nobody wants to admit it.
What's that?
I mean, it's the Xbox Series S. Now,
Oh, my
Cog
God.
gave me pushback when he was a guest on the show, but even Cog didn't really falsify the idea that it makes development take longer. All he did was say that, well, they're...
It's your darn Series S. Forget the fact that they have like 14 layers of management and they're bloated as a motherfucker, right? It's that darn Series S.
studios that say it's not a problem, it's a skill issue. And it's like, well, number one, that's a matter of subjectivity per studio.
It definitely is a skill issue. I'll keep on bringing it up. Look at Expedition 33, right? One game of the year was in Game Pass, sold well, launched day one on the Xbox Series S. It's definitely a skill issue, but we get it, right? You got to sneak in that darn Series S.
That's also a matter of the tools they have and the engine they're using. Some games and engines might be more adaptable to the Series S than others. You really think Larian has a...
Bro, when you have to go through 14 people to get a game approved, I think it'd be a little frustrating to get a game out, brother. Exactly.
skill issue?
But he's blaming the damn Series S.
No, it took them longer to bring the game to the Series S. Even if you overcome the bottleneck, it's still a bottleneck. That would be like saying, there's no bottleneck in the traffic, and yet there is one, and you still arrive to the city later. No.
So the reason why people got laid off is because the Series S, damn it, yes, that darn Series
It's a
S.
skill issue. It's like, but that doesn't negate the fact that the bottleneck slows things down. Like all of the studios are slow to bring games to the market. All of them. Why? What's going on over
The 14 layers of management.
there?
The bloat. Whole bunch of people sitting around not doing Nathan, collecting checks.
Why are they all so slow? And then we get third-party companies
And he blames it on the fucking Series
to
S.
shed light on it, and we're going to go, no, skill issue. Blame the devs. Hashtag blame the devs. And it's like...
Ask Naughty Dog why. Well, false equivalency, right? Smelly Wrestling Geek cooking.
Okay, sure. So all of Xbox Game Studios seemingly have a hard time getting games to market quickly. We also have third-party developers struggling to get their games onto the Xbox Series S so they come to Xbox later. So it's just a skill issue that they all magically share?
I mean, wicked work, brother. A wicked work. I mean, just look at the look on his face, man. That darn Series S. I mean, it's great. Yeah, because it's so much faster on PlayStation. I mean, brother, that's just who he is, man. I tell you, he always gets like this when he's covering Xbox. At this point, we could do like a fucking bingo card. We've done a bingo card before. Okay, now peep this, because you know what else he has to bring up.
About Hi-Fi Rush was a new IP. South of Midnight was a new IP.
The game was ass.
What do you mean? Keeper was a new IP.
I mean, I heard the visuals are halfway decent, but the game didn't sell. I mean, it is what it is.
Everwild was going to be a new IP. Grounded is a new
No way he just brought up Everwild.
IP. They've got new IPs. You just, you want to foster them and kind of let them percolate and grow. You have to understand something. Game Pass is one of the primary reasons. That's what it was. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Thank you. That's
Game
one
Pass.
of the primary reasons a lot of these games were set up to fail.
Brother, I mean, Forza's into the chat. Expedition 33 didn't enter the chat. I mean, fucking Indiana Jones was considered a commercial success and everything. Brother, good games sell. There's no way we're going to sit here and just cope and bring it and blame it on PlayStation. I said PlayStation. Blame it on Game Pass. If that's the case, we can look at the PlayStation exclusives that don't sell as well, brother. And what's that about, right? What's fostering a fucking culture of non-purchase over on PlayStation, right? Sarlston into the chat. And shout out to Mr. Little. He says, Concord was a new IP, right? Yo, talking that shit. Yeah, it was. Silk Song is into the chat. Yeah, and Silk Song crashed storefronts, and it was in Game Pass. I mean, brother, what are we talking about?
It was a new IP, untested, unknown, and you throw it onto Game Pass.
Yeah, Concord Marathon, good point. I tried killing it. It was ass.
Like,
Damn.
come on, man. It was
I will be honest with you. That killing shit definitely did look ass.
Yeah, Avowed was a new IP. Thank you. Like,
Yeah, just hanging up, Lono. I mean, he's trying so hard. You could tell. He just look at the look on his face. He wanted this Xbox bad to really resonate. The poor guy, man. That's all I can say. Poor guy, man. And shout out to Blackfish Jr. He says, I imagine before the cuts, those studios were as efficient as the show The Office. I mean, dog, it must have been a shit show. 14 layers of management. I mean, brother, that is fucking insane. And I heard they cut it down to no more than 5. Even that sounds strenuous, not trying to be on my fucking armchair business, LARPing and everything. But I mean, dog, even that sounds wicked, man. Shout out to Blackfish Jr. Okay, now peep this, because here's where things get very heated with Lono. This is where he really starts seething and the mask just flat out slips. This is about Xbox tax. I believe this crash out is about Xbox tax.
put on a trajectory of closure regardless of how it's done. If you lay off 50% of a studio and then 12 months later the studio has to close down, you know what I mean? Xbox tax. You're not getting any footing in here today. You're not. You spent $180 the other day hijacking. I'm not engaging with your
Oh, but you're engaging with it right now, Lono. That's the locale gene.
delusions in your fan fiction. If their motivation in general seems to harm Xbox beyond what's actually happening, only negatively cover Xbox, I see them as trying to negatively affect Xbox as a brand.
Wow, he's talking about the journalists. I mean, to be fair, right? We have seen some crazy articles about Xbox. I mean, it is what it is. Crazy.
You're not consistent. I don't take I don't take your position seriously, Solemn. You're not consistent.
I mean, brother, just look at the shit with PlayStation, for example, right? When they announced the no disc, literally a couple hours later, and they were like, "Did you hear? Xbox is planning. We've heard an insider. Xbox is planning not to release discs." It's just interesting timing is all, man. It does seem like, they do treat Sony with a little bit of love and care when it comes to the media. That's all.
You think...
Right? I just sum it up to them being, the market leader in first place.
That a journalist can harm Xbox as Xbox actively lays off 3,000 people. And you're like, yeah, this journalist is trying to hurt Xbox.
I think he's talking more so about, like, narratives being spread and whatnot.
Dude, I'm sorry. Your position is laughable to me.
Of course he's gonna fucking defend the Xbox bad journalism.
That's comical. That is so comically misaligned.
Yeah, no, not a journalist. Journalist with an S. Hey, you ain't lying, Halozilla.
Like, the journalist is hurting Xbox? Xbox is hurting Xbox. What are you talking about? A journalist can hurt Xbox? You're like...
I think he's talking about the narratives. Like, for example, all the shit with the bloodbath and everything. A lot of people thought the studios were going to be closed. That's how it was getting spread, right? That's how it was getting talked about. Did a lot of people lose their jobs and there was a lot of layoffs? Yes. But at least no studios got closed. I mean, shit, like I said, at one point they were saying Microsoft was going to sell Xbox. They were saying that shit like 2-3 weeks ago.
3,000 employees get laid off and projects get canceled and less games come to the market. That's not what's hurting Xbox. What's hurting Xbox is a journalist being a meanie head. Like, what the frick?
Oh, I think you're shadowboxing. I don't think anyone's saying that Xbox hasn't stepped on rakes. They're simply just saying that the press and the way that they talk about it seems like they favor PlayStation a little bit more. All right, and it's so crazy that you get so heated by this if you think that it's not true, right? That just shows that, to me, right, not trying to be psychologist, Sigs, I think that just shows that it hits true a little bit, Lono.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You guys that are still loyal to them, your priority...
We need war.
Yeah, you guys that are still loyal to them
are so misaligned. They don't make any sense. There's no logic to it.
Literally from the guy with the Spider-Man the Spider-Man box right here, the fucking Ghost of Yote sash. How many times have we done this? The Ghost of Yote sash, the Ghost of Yote mask. I'm surprised you didn't pull out the Ghost of Yote shirt today, Lono, for today's day, all right? I mean, wicked.
Let's not say everyone's covering is doing that. Solemn, let's say there
Oh, wow, he's still going back and forth with Solemn.
is somebody right now writing an article, and their mission and their hope is to hurt Xbox. They don't matter in the grand scheme of things, because whatever they
This is the same dude who always whines and cries about people spreading misinformation and misrepresenting him. But when it happens to Xbox, he doesn't stay consistent. You know, that is a good point. And he'll get mad about people running with narratives like with Bungie and PlayStation and everything. He will sit around and seethe about that and call people bad faith and grifters and everything. But with this, he doesn't care at all. He hand waves it.
Whatever they publish in 30 days won't even be out there in the ether. No one will care. What's actually hurting Xbox is the way that it's been managed for 10 years.
I do agree. Their management has been atrocious. The whole hands-off approach that Phil Spencer was talking about, wicked. 14 layers of management, wicked. But I mean, to be fair, I mean, dog, you can't sit here and act like that Xbox bad don't hit different. Like, Lono, you're a PlayStation content creator. You know this. Literally last week on Friday, I showed you guys where he was literally sitting there and he was like, "Don't worry, Xbox will step on a rake when all the PlayStation disc shit happened." He was literally assuring his chat that, "Don't worry, Xbox is coming. They'll save us." I have just only realized Ninja Theory has a game coming to PlayStation and Undead Labs. Asha is pulling back everything that Phil did. That's what it's looking like.
Xbox is hurting Xbox. And you're like, I take more umbrage and issue with someone writing a mean article? Like, what?
I don't think he said that, brother. I think he's just saying that the journalists are a little bit biased. That's all. Right, Lono, now you're shadowboxing.
It doesn't make an ounce of sense. Your position is a comedy to me.
Wow.
I see it as them trying to turn the consumer base and opinion of Xbox and the online space away from them. They should. The company sucks. They lie. They're dishonest. They should try to tell the consumer, hey, look at what this company's doing.
There he goes. There he goes. You should start off your streams like this, Lono, right? You try to hide it behind all this business armchair LARPing and everything. Oh, we know, brother. We know.
We need war.
Mask off. There we go, right? I'm telling you, this is where you go to get your Xbox news from this guy right here. It's always a fucking show.
They should.
Yeah.
Xbox and Microsoft suck at gaming. They suck at it. 2 generations of failure and mediocrity and destroying studios and property.
Yeah. Talk that shit, Lono.
I'm right here on Main Street saying it. I want consumers to know how much this company sucks. I want consumers to know how much this company lies.
Oh my God. I gotta play this shit one more time. Yo, holy fucking mask off.
Studios and property. I'm right here on Main Street saying it. I want consumers to know how much this company sucks. I want consumers to know how much this company lies.
And listen, we know, Lono, and you know the crazy thing is, Lono, don't worry, buddy, I got you.
I hammer them.
Whenever it comes to this corporation being held accountable, don't you worry, Lono, I will make sure that people understand just how bad Xbox is, right? Shut up to Gourmet. He says, gaming journalists should take a page out of the BBC and be neutral. How are doing? Wow, right? Shout out to Gourmet, man. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing well, right? I hope you're asking, how are you doing? I'm doing great, man. I hope that you're doing well. I mean, dog, like I said, the gaming journalists, in my opinion, it definitely does seem like they're biased. It's funny that people stating that, people pointing that out, has him fucking seething.
I'm saying it. Both barrels loaded, 10 toes down, full chest. They suck.
Wow. This guy's 44 years old, by the way. All right, get out of there, Unc. What you talking about?
Both barrels loaded, 10 toes down, full chest. They
full chest.
Suck. And I want
full chest in his Hot Topic t-shirt.
People to know they suck.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem with me?
No, Lono, we love the Xbox bad. And shout out to you, brother, because what was so crazy, what I find so crazy, is even fucking Hat Guy was still hammering PlayStation.
I hammer them.
About the physical disc, right? All the locals were still talking about PlayStation, right? But all I can say is shout out to you, Lono, right? Shout out to you, Lono, because sure enough, you were seething on the fucking...
All aboard the Xbox hate train.
All aboard the Xbox hate train, fucking fear-mongering.
Stop the fear-mongering.
Thank you so much, Lono. We've been eating off these streams.
I think consumers should turn away from them and stop supporting them. Trust is earned.
Yeah.
They have been misleading
Okay, so just say that you like the Xbox bad articles.
People this entire generation. with obfuscation and astroturfing and nonsense and doublespeak, and you'll be like, yeah, but an article that tries to turn people against Xbox, I really take issue with that. Where is the accountability for what the...
I mean, but is that what he said? I mean, you know, he's a lookout. Dude, you literally read out the fucking chat. That's not what he said. He literally just said that to journalists. It seems like they're trying to change the public opinion about Xbox, right? At least some of them do. I mean, brother, where's the lie in what he's saying?
The company's been doing this entire time. They only matter to me on a personal level. I said only in those scenarios do I blame the journalist, not general coverage of what Xbox is doing. That doesn't bother me. But blame the journalist for what?
He thinks that they're giving shitty coverage.
It's like Xbox lights the entire brand on fire, and a journalist is like, oh, they're really torching the brand to the ground. And you're like, I can't believe you did this to Xbox.
Right, shut up the web day. He says, just substitute the word Sony in place of Xbox. Oh, well, you know, they're the market leader, dude, right? Shut up the web Dave. And also, shout out to Mr. Literal, and he says, and yet he sims for that company that killed this. Great point. He sure does, right? And shout out to Mellow Rebel, right? He makes me want to buy an Xbox. Well, all I can say is, brother, they're expensive. You're going to have a lot of money. All right, they're very expensive. I heard they just went up on the price with them hoes.
Huh? It's like, what? I can't believe you're doing this to Xbox. But Sony, though, I'm telling you, man.
Oh, here we go.
To the grave, these people.
You!
To the grave. You guys will be under the dirt, in the casket, with Xbox being like,
you PlayStation guys. All right, and this is the only time we really get passion in your streams is when you guys are discussing Xbox, right? You guys will talk about Xbox until that shit is dead in the casket, in the grave.
Yeah, but PlayStation, though, you know, like your PlayStation. You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
And that's why he's so mad, brother. Who's talking about PlayStation?
Close down some VR titles and some mobile titles. Can anybody hear me? Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me out there?
Like, you'll be in the grave with them to the death. But
yeah, you'll be in there with him. Yeah, 40-year-old man. Yeah, he's 44 years old, by the way.
But PlayStation, though. But the Xbox tax, though. But the
Xbox tax has him seething.
Journalists, though. Jiminy Christmas.
Got him sweating and shit.
Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah. Jiminy Christmas.
PlayStation closed down Blue Point, and I'm like, that's short-sighted. That's stupid. Shouldn't have done that. Should have found them something to work on. Should have kept them open. Right? Don't hold back. Xbox can light just thousands of jobs on fire and cancel games, and you're like, yeah, but I mean, you know, I mean, PlayStation closed that mobile studio 6 years ago.
Brother, that was literally weeks ago. No one has said that at all. Like, what are you talking about? He's shadowboxing at this point.
And a VR studio, and there was a startup with like 87 employees that didn't even work on anything yet, and they just pulled funding. So we're gonna count that as PlayStation closing a studio. That's equal to this. Good Lord.
Yeah, poor Lono. Yeah, Lono needs friends. Yeah, poor Lono. To say the least, right? Okay, 1 second. I do see there is like a pro corpo take from him, right? Let's check this out and see what this is. I think this is about PlayStation and their disc.
The original purpose for pre-orders was to figure out the ballpark of how many they need. That is, pre-orders definitely helps with that. Direct-to-Garment's light years better now? Yeah, I would assume it probably looks pretty good. It also might be lighter as well. Like, if they can do more of like an ink that's light and like dyes the shirt more than like an ink that's like, it can feel like you're wearing armor, like a really heavy screen-printed shirt. If it's like,
I don't know what the hell he's talking about here.
It's almost like there's plastic on your shirt. Store will place an order with Sony for the game. They will tell Sony how many copies they want. Sony print and then send the disc. When the store is running low, they place another order. I don't think you understand the infrastructure that is required for that.
Okay, Sponge, you said you put something in the digital, right? In the Discord. Oh wow. Okay, Sponge put this in the Discord. He says, greed has no limits, right? I mean, crazy, right? Sponge is hitting us with the PlayStation, though, right? Shout out to Sponge Leader, man. Crazy.
Like, that's not what these production lines are used for. They're not sitting there waiting for GameStop to order more copies.
Do you understand the logistics, Lono, as well? He's one of my favorite armchair LARPers, business armchair LARPers.
They do what's called batch printing. You do a huge batch, and then you do distribution. So now there's the logistics of shipping that's included as well. Shipping prices have gone up also.
Oh, shipping prices. Brother, is this with the fucking disc? I mean, dog, like, brother, Lono, they don't want you guys to own Nathan. They don't want you to own Nathan, and they want more control. They want shit to be funneled to their PlayStation store. I mean, brother, what are we doing?
Again, the issue you're facing is every chain in the link has gotten heavier. It's more expensive for everything. The people literally...
Oh, but this is their most profitable gen.
Making the Blu-rays. It's costing them more to manufacture the Blu-rays.
Because give Sony a break. It's costing them more to manufacture the Blu-rays.
Raw materials, production, and shipping. So that chain's more expensive. The labels that they're using, the ink involved, the stickers, all of it, it's all more expensive because it all includes raw materials and shipping. Then the jewel cases have to be fabricated and made from raw materials and shipped. That's more expensive now.
Wow, Lono, you must have stayed up real late building up this defense.
Every single chain in the link to get a disc to the store or to your doorstep, every single part is more expensive.
Yeah, there's nothing PlayStation can do, dude.
Like, I don't think people are grappling with what's happening. It's like the world is absolutely spinning like a top right now.
Yeah. Yeah, the world is just spinning. There's nothing that PlayStation could do.
Technologically speaking. The AI thing.
Yeah, technologically speaking.
And the war and gas prices.
Oh, war. Get out of there, Lono.
It's just humming like a top. And stuff is spinning right off the table. Boom, boom, like physical discs and games in the future. Nope. Gone.
Yeah.
Nope. Not happening.
Yeah, and there's nothing PlayStation can do. It's just war and gas prices.
A thing of the past. Why? Look at what's happening.
Yeah. I mean, crazy. So since they're ditching physical media, digital games are going to be less expensive going forward. Right? Oh, brother.
Nope. Not happening.
Not happening. You should know this, right? Not happening, brother. I mean, golly. Crazy. Okay, now I think he does go on to talk about the boycott with physical media. Because, I guess some people have been saying that they're not going to buy the PlayStation 6.
I know of 6 people personally who got GTA 6 100 version as soon as they opened up pre-orders. The average consumer does not give a frick. Yeah,
no, I'm not going to be able to get into the Marlin stream. I'm going to play some gameplay after this shit.
It's too easy for users to passively approve this. Like, that's fundamentally the issue.
Wow.
You're asking people to stand up and to mobilize against something that's, like, at some level against their interest. Like, hey...
I mean, brother, the people that enjoy physical media, what's wrong with them doing a petition? Do I think it's going to change anything? No. Right? But what's wrong with them trying?
Don't buy video...
I guess it's better than doing Nathan.
...games anymore. Why? They're fun. This is easy.
Yeah.
I'd be a good consumer.
Yeah, why would you not buy your games from PlayStation?
Push a button. It charged me $60.
Right, and shout out to Mellow Rebel. But wasn't he laughing when RAM prices shot up? He said when RAM prices shot up, fuck out of here, brother. Brother, all of them were laughing because they didn't know that their consoles had RAM in it, right? I mean, crazy, man. Shout out to Mellow Rebel.
$50, $70, $80, whatever. It charged me money and then I played. What? Like, you're trying to get people to mobilize around something that, like, they just... It's like it's not in their interest to do it. They're like, I don't give a frick. Like, now, if you wake
Yeah, you're right. They don't give a frick.
people up to the fact that, like, they don't actually own those digital purchases, then I think you could get them to mobilize. That was
To be fair, I mean, he somewhat has a point there. I think that's the real problem. And I mean, you even somewhat have that problem with a lot of the physical disc as well, is that you just have the licensing. You don't really own the game.
another reason why I made the video that I made where I said this is the wrong fight. You guys are fighting the wrong fight. If you want the average consumer to join you in this fight, you ain't going to get it by telling them to boycott gaming.
But is it boycotting gaming, brother, if people just don't support PlayStation, right? They literally think PlayStation, everything just revolves around PlayStation. Like, PlayStation is just gaming, and that's it.
You aren't. You are not going to get it by getting them to boycott gaming. Because it's against their interest. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's easy. It's frictionless. Like, you just click, 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 got it. Click, 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 got it. Like,
Yeah, but boycotting PlayStation isn't boycotting gaming.
a lot of people jumped on my video and they just didn't understand. I was like, I'm not telling you that, like, you're stupid for fighting for physical or that it doesn't matter. It was that you're fighting a losing battle and you're not going to get people to join your side because the average consumer is just never going to be like, oh yeah, I really need to mobilize around boycotting something that I just sort of passively adopted to. Like, I've just been purchasing things digitally.
Crazy.
You aren't going to get the people that think that, like, the backlash on that tweet is going to get them to throw it in reverse. Yeah, dude, man, I hate to burst your bubble.
Wow.
They knew it was going to be bad. They knew it was going to be like an unprecedented amount of pushback.
True.
And there's the 2 members that I owe you guys. They knew all that.
Okay, right. There is a little clip that I damn near almost skipped over. My bad, right? Let me show you this shit right here. Real quick, right? 1 second. I think it's right about here. Where he banned someone.
So, you know what I mean? Like, how you might have why won't it let hang on, I gotta unhide Kenshiro. I try to click on names in the chat. Okay, Genshiro was unhidden. Sorry about that, Genshiro secret stash. I was just trying to click on the chat.
Damn, you accidentally banned someone.
I feel Sony is slimy for announcing what they did when they did, trying to hide behind Xbox's mess. Oh, I mean, it was 100% an optics game. Yeah.
Wow.
It was 100% an optics game.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it helped. Didn't seem like it worked.
Little can't stand Xbox. I also can't stand cowards on their alts. Your account's 1 month old. Thanks for stopping by, though.
Oh, wow. All I can say is, goddamn.
I hammer them.
Right, I hammer them one more time.
I mean, it was 100% an optics game. Yeah. It was 100% an optics game. Little can't stand Xbox. I also can't stand cowards on their alts. Your account's 1 month old. Thanks for stopping by, though.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, though, right? Crazy, man. What a quick audit, too. I mean, he even did the little SpongeBob lean, right? And shout out to Gourmet. He says, an American asked me why no one was celebrating the 4th of July. I said, why would we? England's been free from the Romans for over 1,600 years. America's Independence Day is just a normal day to us. Hey, yo, shout out to Gourmet, man. Talking your shit, right? I do know that we're prestige worldwide, wide, right? I hope you had it. Regardless, right? I hope the 4th of July was amazing for you, right? Shout out to Gourmet, man. Good to see you. Yeah, why is my channel not growing? I mean, brother, all I can say is that was the legend of Lono, brother. the legend of Lono. It'll be interesting to see what the fuck he talks about in the upcoming days, right? I mean, golly, yeah. Why isn't my channel growing? I mean, brother, it's crazy. How old does your account have to be to grow there? Brother, he has this like weird suspicion. Oh, you know what? Because someone sent this to me as well, right? I mean, I wanted to be able to get into a little bit of a gameplay, right? But I would show this too because even Wired Cuck was in there taking a little bit of a victory lap, right? 1 second, I think I got the timestamp. Let me see. Let me look and see. Okay. Oh yeah, peep this right here. why not? This will be the little cherry on top, right? Just a little quick clip, dude. Peep this shit.
Releases later. So it's not even about like, oh, people capitulated and just stopped buying physical. Digital also opened up an entire industry for people to ship games. Why don't corporations want you to own the digital license? It gives them better control. It gives them better control. They like control. I mean, it's about as simple as that. Can you sell or trade key cards? I don't know. 100 bits. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits, Rope. Discords, all the Discords that claim to always be right are completely silent right now. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what they're going to say, since this is literally what we were all talking about with Xbox. No, it's
brother, we're going to be laughing, saying that you're sitting here seething, crashing out, and that we could tell that you're a little bit upset that those studios didn't get closed.
Yeah, this is all doom and gloom. This is all rumor. Historic layoffs. What do you guys say now?
None of the studios got closed, right? But you'll say that's a Kansas City shuffle and everything. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Be sneak dissing and everything, talking about these magical Discords and everything. You know, Wired Rope shit. Even Wired Rope used to stop by in the YouTube chats and everything. I mean, it's just crazy, right? But that was the Legend of Lono, right? It had enough of the business armchair LARPing from that guy, right? Wicked work, man. Wicked work, brother. I mean, it's crazy how he, like I said, I definitely do think there was some bad news, you know, the layoffs and everything, man. But I mean, I think the fact that the studios didn't get shut down was a W. It's crazy how Reforge never knows what he's talking about, brother. You were not lying about that, man. You were not lying about that shit. Okay, now I'm going to play a little bit of this last salvage squad. I figured it out. Apparently, I was supposed to go and find the gun in the beginning of the game. I think I'm on like level 6 or whatever. I mean, from what I was playing, it did seem like it was nice. So let's see what this shit's hitting on. Crazy though, crazy day though, to say the least, man. Crazy day. Even with my fucking internet shutting down and everything, dog. Crazy. Oh, did any of you guys watch Mushoku Tensei? That's the real question, brother. Those fucking 2 episodes of Mushoku Tensei. And I did see Sponge where you said earlier that you have something in the chat. Okay, bet. I'll make sure I'll save a little time for that, Sponge Leader. Don't make it too long, all right? Pause. Oh, pause. Okay. Right, so Sigs, did you get any other new games on the Steam Summer Sale since last time? Let me look and see. I think I may have, actually. Oh, yeah, I did. I got Chorus. And I got Naruto Boy. Whatever the hell that is. I got those 2 games. For the cheap. I did. Good episodes, brother. Such good episodes. It looks like we got some peak shit coming out. But this is the crazy thing about this game, is you have to make it to the gun. You have to make it to the gun, and then you'll be able to shoot it. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Okay. Woo. This shit had me fucking puzzled the other day. Ah, shit. I heard a bunch of idiots downvoting both episodes. Yeah, I mean, dude, that shit's crazy. Even with them downvoting the episodes, that shit was still slapping. I heard that shit is still ranked very high. Dude, the episode, dude, I'm telling you, that shit with Eris, the fact that she went to go see if, that one girl, I think her name is Erin, she went to go see if Rudius was an actual person and everything. The fact that Rudius was out there papping niggas and everything, man, such a good fucking anime, dog. I knew that shit was peak since fucking episode 1, dog, and it's just gotten better and better and better. Is this a Virtual Boy? No, this is the fucking, the last salvage. I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with the visuals. I hate how much I gotta damn reload this gun. Holy shit. I mean, holy. Here we go. I've been enjoying that new Indiana Jones big time. Oh, are you talking about, Oh, shit. Is there something else in here? Oh, shit. Oh, salvage the objective. Oh. Oh. Oh, we salvaged our first sister unit. Crazy. Did you hear the last Madam stream? Lono said he tried to start multiple businesses, years over the businesses, and failed, from t-shirts to coffee. No, I did not. I need to look into the fucking Madam streams, dog. I just been busy on the weekend with my girl and shit. Crazy, man. Insane. Insane that he actually admitted that. Insane. Oh, and did you guys also see that did you guys also see that Black Clover got confirmed? Oh, I'm so fucking happy, man. Anime is popping the fuck off. I can't wait till we get some new Black Clover, man. Estelle, Asta, Yuno. They had like their ultimate forms and shit. Oh my god. Yeah, the Lono lore. I need to, man. Oh shit. It's crazy that this fucking game will literally make you go and get the fucking weapon. Like I said, this shit belted me last time. I like the other gun better than this one. Yeah, dude, we're eating so good. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Like, it doesn't even make any sense, dog. Right? My favorite person in Black Clover, I really like Yami. I also really liked Finral. Finral was that nigga too, even though his brother was a dickhead. I even like that Jack the Ripper guy and his like rivalry that he had with fucking I liked all the rivalries. All the rivalries were so cool. Black Clover was just such a good fucking anime, man. I missed it so much. I'm lost now. I don't follow anime. You're missing out on some good animes, dog. I do not like this fucking gun. This gun is ass. I'm just gonna switch over to this shit. Oh shit. Shut the fuck up. Right. And shout out to High Jinx. He says, I'm most excited for season 2 of Tanya the Evil. I see that shit's getting rated pretty well as well, man. I never watched the first one, but a lot of goated animes are making returns. Love to see it, man. Love to fucking see it. I do not like this fucking gun. I blame the gun. I blame the gun 1000%. Oh, damn. Now I gotta go back and get the gun. Holy shit. Huh. Finral is Yami's taxi. Yeah, whenever he needs to go to the restroom. even the shit... What was crazy is how everybody was getting fucking OP in that shit. Like, even like Vanessa. That shit that she has with like the cat. And how the cat like will rewrite time and shit. Crazy, man. Crazy shit. Everything about Black Clover, man. I love that shit. Love that shit so much. I remember when that shit was going on, I would fuck around and be like, man, this shit is, in my opinion, it might be a hot take. I was like, man, I'm fucking with this shit. I might be fucking with this shit more than I fuck with Naruto. Even though I definitely feel like, you know, they were biting off of Naruto's swag and everything. The whole, you know, Yuno and Asta shit, but crazy shit, dog. Shangri-La Frontier is a goated anime season 3 coming soon too. I never finished that shit. I did watch like the first few episodes and everything. That's with the guy who had like the chicken head. You can tell that shit was made for gamers. They literally had this guy and he's out here with no shirt on and just a fucking chicken head. This gun fucking sucks. I will never pick up this gun again. My favorite anime moment is when Gohan asked Piccolo if he could cop the fit. There was a lot of goated moments in fucking in Dragon Ball. No kizzy, man. Holy, this weapon is fucking garbage. Like, what am I even using this shit for? I thought it'd be better. This is terrible. Holy shit, thank God that that's over, man. Never using this shit again. I like Berserk. Berserk is goated. Berserk is definitely like in my fucking top 10. Right, 1,000%, man. Berserk is such a good anime shit. I rewatched that shit. I showed that shit to my girl. That is just such a good anime. It doesn't make sense how good that shit is. You know what I mean? Don't get me started with my Griffith hot takes. All right, don't even get me started with that. Crazy. Okay, yeah, I like this gun a lot better. Even with the constant reload, a lot better. Oh, I forgot you can lean in this bitch. But I thought I heard something to the side of me. Shit. Aw, shit. I need to watch Vinland Saga. I was literally thinking about starting that shit. I've heard so much good shit about Vinland Saga. I need to watch that shit. I'm tweaking. Oh my god, yo, this shit is getting intense, yo. What the fuck? They're trying to hammer your boy Sigs. Damn! Holy shit. What platform do I go to watch this? I don't watch it on none of that shit. I pirate it, to say the least. I'll just leave it at that. I pirate all of them shits. But maybe somebody, they have a service where you can watch it at. Yeah, the pirate sites are better in my opinion as well. Let me think. What are some of the other go-to animes I've been watching recently? I just finished Frieren. I didn't like season 2 that much as the first season. I really enjoyed the first season, especially like the end. I feel like the end. Oh shit, I'm getting stuck. I feel like the end of the first season it really picked up, and it definitely had its moments. But I did not really fuck with the second season that much. Oh, Slime is falling off? That's another one I never got into. That's the one with that one girl, Yoshina or whatever, the girl with the horn on her head. All right, I've seen her at least. I think, anyways. I could be wrong. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, there's motherfuckers behind me. Yeah, Shion. Yes, I've seen her. That's got me wanting to watch it. Aw, shit. Okay. We pulled it out somehow. Overlord is another good one. They're milking Slime too fucking hard. Wow. I haven't even watched it. I can't just release the sauce on stream on which one you should go, but if you look at the Discord, you should be able to find it. I'm thinking the next one that I'm going to start watching, the next anime that I'm really going to start getting into is Vinland Saga. What does bitch say? We've nearly succeeded in suppressing all enemy activity. Once we find our doggy, let's go. What the fuck? Let me think. Oh, the dog! We found the dog! Now what about the weapon? Oh, this is some bullshit. Don't do this to me again. Don't felt me again. Where? I'm supposed to just punch these motherfuckers, I guess. They're not even gonna give me a weapon to pick up. This is insane. Actually crazy. I gotta lock in. Oh, shit. don't know what the hell is going on, but I'm locked the fuck in. Maybe I'm doing this completely wrong. I don't know. Okay. Looks like we did it. Salvage the dog. Yeah, punch them robots. I grew up on Dragon Ball, but Afro Samurai is where my anime life ended. Wow. I mean, oh shit, we got a cutscene. This is the type of game Sponge be playing on Roblox. Damn, Sponge Leader catching strays. I think I bought this shit for like $9, and I don't think that was with the discount. Oh, don't you bring out all these motherfuckers, man. Give me a fucking gun. Sigs is the opposite of DSP. No idea what's going on, but wins always. Very few games. That's one thing I will say. I think I just have ADHD, and my parents never let me take a medicine for it. They would just whoop my ass. So it's very hard to keep my attention on anything. You know what I mean? Very hard. Okay, Sponge, I'll check it out. A new support gear can be unlocked. Okay, but what about the fucking guns? We don't care about add-on, lock-on. We don't care about none of that shit, brother. Oh, we can buy some lives, I guess. What about starting the fucking game with the weapon? Yeah, not last stream. Yeah, last stream I got belted by this shit. No kizzy. No lie. Oh, we started with the gun. Oh, and we got a fucking companion. Let's go. Oh, yeah. We in this bitch. Oh, shit, damn. This motherfucker moving. Oh, yeah, bitch. Help me out, ho. Don't you quit on me, bitch. Oh, yeah. Now cover me while I snatch up these gears. Pause. Yeah, One Piece is the ghost. I need to fucking finish One Piece. I have been sleeping on One Piece for so fucking long. I literally stopped watching right after the whole Cake Island shit. I think that's what it was, where Sanji was supposed to get married. I'm like literally at the part where they're on the ship escaping from there. And Big Mom has like her hunger pains and she's like going crazy. I'm asleep. I need to watch that shit. It's weird because along the way, there was a time where like I would just watch so much fucking anime. I still pretty much only watch anime for like entertainment outside of like YouTube. And I had ran out of anime, so I just got into, you know, watching whatever was hot, right? Shout out to Mother's Basement, you know, the hottest trash animes. That's how I started watching the hottest trash anime. So like now it's weird because I have like an addiction to slop anime, as weird as it sounds. Right? I like that's why I be talking about fucking Chain Soldier and everything. Not saying that Chain Soldier is slop, to be fair, but you know. It's weird, man. Like, I've even got an appreciation for the shit anime. I need to get back into watching good shit. Yeah, One Piece is on a whole nother level. A whole nother level. It's long, though. Pause. Very long, but good. Pause. I haven't watched live action. I try to stay away from live action adaptations. Shit, I'll even stay away from dubs as well. Yeah, you need to catch up. A lot of it is dubbed up into the Wano arc. Yeah, I mean, I try to stay away from them shits. Some dubs are good, some are terrible. some are worse than the other ones. But yeah, I need to watch it. I really do. I need to stop fucking slacking. The live action is mid. Black Clover is also very good. Black Clover is peak, man. Peak. Okay, so now this time, see, that's the thing about this game. Sometimes you start with a fucking gun, sometimes you fucking don't. Terrible programming, dude. Speaking of my DSP shit, you know, the devs, they don't know what they're doing. It's funny, I watched some of fucking DSP's marathon stream. Brother, he was fucking crashing the fuck out towards the end. crashing the fuck out. Yeah, I prefer the subs as well. Like, it's weird, not trying to be that guy, but like some of the older dubs are all right. But like the new dubs, they'll use like modern hip teen lingo, and it just I think it just kind of ruins it. It ruins my immersion. Like I think Yu Yu Hakusho, their dub isn't bad. Yu Yu Hakusho's fucking goated, by the way. Amazing. That's the anime I really like the most. Older anime. That's when shit was really good. We do have some good anime now, but I mean, Yu Yu Hakusho, that shit is on a whole nother level, dog. Love the fucking Toguro arc. Maximum percent. You know, I mean, just dope. When that nigga had to take off the spirit shackles. You know, that one scene where he saved Pooh when he was in the fucking cave, and he was like, oh, great. I even got to let down myself. Oh, man, that shit brings tears to a young man's eyes, dog. Sigs, remember the Latina baddie last month? Where at? Oh, yeah, I remember. How did that go, Aztec? Are you doing good? Is everything going good, my brother? How did that go, man? Death Note, yeah, Death Note is good. Yeah, Death Note, they don't have a bad dub either. I've watched Death Note like 3 fucking times. Yeah, I would recommend to watch the subtitles, but some of them have good dubs. That's just me being picky. I would say the newer ones stay away from the dubs because some of them are just terrible. Like, I've been watching that witch, gave her the gift. She says, we'll talk some more. Wow, brother, you gave her the gift. To be fair, do things how you want to do it. But I don't think you had to give her a gift. But I get it. That's what's up. Have you guys hung out one-on-one? Right, we'll never forget the sword get longer. I'll pause. Whoa. Crazy. Aztec holding that L. I mean, listen, right? To each his own, you know. It's all about the game, right? It's all about the game. Some people play the long game. You know, some people play the short game. To be fair, yeah, just talk. I mean, I could definitely see how that could be an L. But baby steps. Baby steps. And, you know, he'll get there, right? I mean, I'm just very crude when it comes to how I am, and when it comes to dating. But granted, I'm like in fucking, you know, Atlanta, Georgia. These hoes be going. You know, I'm pretty sure the hoes be going everywhere, but. And I just automatically assume. And just in today's day and age, like, I just don't feel like there are any, like, females who ain't fucking on the first date. So I feel like, you know, if she likes you, you're going to be able to get those cheeks on the first date. And you should try to go for those cheeks, 1,000%. You know, but I got respect, you know, for, you know, some people are gentlemen and whatnot. But, you know, they'll all end up understanding one day. That's for sure. But you never know. Females come and go, and you just got to find an honest female that match your interest. Yeah. I mean, well, they say, right? I hate to be one of those guys, but I saw like a statistic where they said like, you know, a female knows like within like the first 10 seconds whether she would want to have sexual intercourse with you or not. So I'm just saying. What I worry about the most for guys in the dating market, right? Let me get on my red pill cigs, is that they think that, you know, that a girl is a good girl and everything. I would just say, as fucked up as it all sounds, they're all going, right? They're all going. That's just how it is in today's day and age. You know, and they'll brag about it. They'll have it in their fucking iPhone. They'll have a list of all the niggas they done fucked. All right. Yeah, a woman makes up her mind pretty soon. Yeah, true. She was hardly coming to church, and she apologized. Same with me, but safe to say, I got this. It's different here. Hey, listen, I believe in you, Aztec. I believe in you. Do your thing. Do your thing, brother. For real, for real. I believe in you, brother. Do you? At the end of the day, it's your life. You know, you're the master of your own universe, my brother. For real, bro. She was happy about it. That's good. That's good. You know. That's good. I'm glad to hear, man. It seems like at least you guys are on a good starting point, I should say. I'm gonna try one more of these levels, and then I'll see what Sponge put in the chat. Oh yeah. Yeah, if she's happy about it, that's all that matters, Aztec. I'm happy to hear for you, man. For real, bro. I'm happy. I'm happy you got in there, brother. You know what they say? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, dog. I've really been looking for a good slice of life anime as well. Like, probably one of my favorite slice of lives is that fucking Welcome to the NHK. I don't know if any of you guys in here have seen that shit. That Welcome to the NHK was on a whole nother level with Sato. What the hell is this? Oh, shit. Oh, whoa. Yeah, NHK was so good, it's fucking insane, dog. Fucking insane, dog. I wasn't even expecting it to be so good. I love the illustration. I love the art of it, bro. It was so good. Watch Sakamoto? Are you talking about Sakamoto Days? Is that what you're talking about, Sponge? Honestly, it's probably the best icebreaker. Move. Month and a half ago, she posted she wanted a Reno from someone. Her friend told me. I took that shot. Hey, do what you got to do, my brother. I wish you the best of luck, my dog. For real, for real. No, just Poison Sakamoto. Okay, I might have to check that shit out. That goddamn Daily Lives of High School Boys is a great slice of life. Okay, I'll check that out. See, you guys are putting me on game. That's what I'm really looking forward to. That's what I've really been trying to get into. Like, I like shonen anime, don't get me wrong, but I told you guys, I've been fucking with the slice of life as of lately. But it has to be good. Oh, it's like a Chinese Funko Pop brand, mystery box sort of thing. Oh, that's what's up. Okay, that's what's up. That's a nice gift. Hopefully she appreciated it. I was thinking about trying that slam dunk shit. Right, but then I started thinking about my Hawks. Then I started thinking about my Hawks. And I had to get out of there. There we go. Mission completed. Oh, we're getting a new season of Code Lyoko? Swear. That's insane. Crazy. Okay. All right. Let's look and see. 1 second. Let me see what Sponge put and the reacts. Can't wait for football season to start, brother. You and me both, man, because my Falcons, oh, brother, they're going to prove everybody wrong. So many people have been talking shit. So many people have been talking shit. Did you guys see that shit about how they were going to have a Persona, live action Persona? I'm like, what the fuck? Some shit like that. I'm like, no, please don't. Please don't. Okay, let's see what this react is hitting on. Right? Shout out to Sponge. That's crazy. I remember Code Lyoko from a long ass time ago. That you're saying are they rebooting it or what?
Thunder.
Wow. I'm a Cowboys fan. I understand the hate. Oh yeah, brother. They hate us because they hate us. 1000%. So jealous of so jealous, right? At least y'all have won some Super Bowls. But they love hating.
Weak. Pathetic. Weak. Illusions are but distractions.
Wow, Hygiene is saying everything I heard about Lyoko is making it sound like it's gonna bomb. I remember watching it like a long time ago when I was young. I remember there was like that one motherfucker who wore like purple. Forgot what his name was. And then there was the guy Auric, I think his name was. Oh, this is Genshin Impact.
All desire can be broken.
Odd, okay. Yep.
This body is eternal. Through it, follow my blade.
They hate y'all because y'all ain't won shit, AK. Then fair enough. Hey, but we were really close.
Inferior.
To be fair, we were really close to winning that one time. Yo, Sponge be finding himself in some intense-ass battles.
Witness the final calamity. There is no escape. Insulation chamber deployed.
Yeah, at least we got to the Super Bowl and the yeah, 28-3. Listen, I've heard 28-3 so many times. I'm fucking numb to it, right? You know, it's better to have loved than to lost to have not have loved at all.
Eternity is in my hand.
I remember that shit like it was yesterday, man. Crazy game. Crazy game, that 28-3 shit. But in all seriousness, I don't care how old I am when it happens. I'm 27 years old. When it finally happens, being loyal to this team, being loyal to this franchise, I feel like it will be so worth it when we finally, cross that line. I'll say that much. Des caught it. Wow. That Des caught it shit was crazy.
Annihilation mode.
The question is, who do you guys think is going to win the Vikings fucking QB job? And who do you guys think is going to win the Falcons QB job? Kyler Murray or J.J. McCarthy? And Michael Penix or fucking Tua Tagovailoa? Oh, hell no. Tribal Chief, you're a Saints fan? I might have to get you out of here. You might need to get banned a second time today. I think Top Shelf is a Saints fan too. I might have to get you out of here. Penix is the better option. I like Michael Penix. I think he has all the talent in the world. You know what I mean? I'm a Falcon, brother. Hey, that's what's up, Sponge Leader. Put it like this. Penix, what matters with Penix is he has to be accurate, and he's very injury prone. But the same thing goes for Tua. Since Matt Ryan has left, I think we're on like our 8th straight year where we haven't started a quarterback in the beginning of the season and ended with that quarterback. The quarterback position has been in shambles. You know, we swung and we missed with Kirk Cousins. You know, I'm in Louisiana. What can I do? I can't even hate on it, but you know the Falcons own that, right? If you're not first, you're last, Sigs. Yeah, I know. All right. Shout out to Sponge, man. All right. Shout out to Sponge. He got it done. I'll put the link in the chat. I mean, man, it's crazy. QBs rarely get more accurate. Well, that's the thing with Michael Penix. There's been times where he can throw really accurate balls. Right? Pause. It's just more so consistency, and that's where I think Tua kind of has the upper hand because he is consistent. But with Tua, it's the arm strength. You know what I mean? Either way you put it, and I'll put it like this. Right? This is the last cope that I'll say. Either way you put it, we got fucking Drake London. We got Bijan Robinson, the best running back in the league, and we have Kyle fucking Pitts. If you can't produce with that offense, then you need to get out the pot, right? Then you really ain't on shit, in my opinion. You know, so iron sharpens iron. I think it's cool that they're both left-handed. You know, I think that there possibly is stuff that he can learn from Tua because one thing that Tua is known for is his accuracy. But I feel like put it like this. Penix has the higher ceiling, but Tua has the highest floor. And we're not in a very competitive division, so we definitely should win it. But, you know, like the one person we have to worry about is Baker Mayfield, you know. What was crazy was last year we were fucking second in the league in sacks. Second in the league in sacks. Going into the green room stream, no, your boy Six is about to go to bed. We were second in the league in sacks, and it didn't even fucking matter. You know, it's been a minute since Atlanta had a pass rush. And then all that shit happened with fucking Michael Pierce Jr. Don't even get me started with that. But nonetheless, you know, here we are. And I'm ready. I think we're winning the division. I think we're winning the division. Right? I don't care. I don't care what no one says. Me no care. We're winning the goddamn division, man. Crazy. But shout out to everybody that made it to the end of the stream. I'm not gonna lie, it is like getting late, right? And also shout out to Sponge Leader as well, man, for sending in the goddamn footage and everything, man. Shout out to Tribal Chief, shout out to Blind King, even though he's being very bad faith with my Falcons, man. Shout out to Aztec, wish the best, everything with you, man. I know you'll get it done, right? And shout out to Mac City, right? Even though he's saying Tua and JJ, wow, right? Crazy, man. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a great night, man. And also, shout out to all the people that made it to the end of the stream. Shout out to the people that watch this shit back on the VOD and everything. Lord knows what happened with my internet. Even though I know people will be bad faith and make up rumors about my internet, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them is all I can say. But nonetheless, man, it has been your boy, Sigs and Serial. Until next time, peace.